Hello, chat. It's Tuesday. You know what day it is. It's casting day. Hopefully, we'll see if Woodbine was social and got us any codes or not. But hopefully he did, because I think that's cool. He's not even in call yet. Cringe. Alright, I'll stay in here, and I'll be in this voice call until he jump scares me. Twitch, you're getting ads. If you don't want ads, go to YouTube. Gotta get rid of those pre-rolls. Woo woo! I love getting rid of pre-rolls, because I'm forced to run ads that nobody wants to watch, and they'll give you duplicate versions of it for fun. How are we doing today, chat? How are we doing? As I stall for Woodbino. Hit him with the lurk emote. And then we'll see if he joins. Because I can't force him to do anything. Oh my god, it's Woodbine! I forced you to join. For legal reasons. But yeah, you don't happen to have pre-found a code for us, have you?
No.
We could probably like source real quick.
We could source. We could bully some people.
What if we like bully them? Send us your code. You send us your codes. Dear God, please. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Send us your codes. Please, God, send us your codes. I'm begging you. Literally on. I will get on my. Actually, I won't do that because that'll be a little weird. But I will lie to you and say I'll get on my knees and beg for codes.
For codes.
And you know what? Twitch are still getting ads, so they can't even hear me.
I can't even hear you because I'm.
You
on
can't
Twitch.
hear me? Oh, yep. I hope you enjoy those 3 minutes of ads that I'm legally forced to run. And if I don't run them, I will get like taken out back by
John
Jeffrey Bezos.
Oh, he's a little bit more threatening.
Yeah, Jeffrey Bezos is scary, but you know what? I need to run ads for him, so I mean that's what
Right.
we're doing.
That's right. He's gotcha.
Jeffrey Bezos, my mortal enemy.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Now let's see. Surely Distello had like one good game for us.
I don't think he won a game, but surely he has a good game. He has a.
Surely he had a game that
he
he played.
Plus 153.
See, that's a good game.
Yeah. You want me to send you that code?
Well, I mean, I feel like you should ask him first.
No.
Am I getting 3 minutes of ads payback for 50 seconds to go? Hold the line.
One of my games from last.
You got this. Do you want to review one of your games from last night?
I think it would be funny.
It would be a little funny. If you're down, I'm down. That's all I'm saying.
I'm down.
I'm just saying, if you're down,
just for starter. Like
I'm
I'm
down.
a viewer too at heart, so
you are technically a viewer. You are literally viewing the same game as me.
that's right. Let's see. Let's do this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that Disillo code until we get like.
Yeah.
Ollie, I need you to know that I have so many jokes I want to say, but I'm not saying them. Actually, wait, he can't even hear me because he's still in ads.
Still in ad.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, ad block. Oh, Ollie steals money from ads.
You're here? Oh, ooh. Should have stayed in ads. I can now.
We can play
Ooh.
more ads. We could do that.
Actually, I physically, it actually won't let me run any more ads.
Oh.
What jokes? That goes against the vibe I'm trying to cultivate in this here stream, and therefore cannot say them.
Cannot say them. All right.
They're not even good jokes though. They're just what's in my head. My code 460919926. All right, everybody at home, get your streams ready. Get your replays ready. Are you warmed up, Woodbine? Are you?
I'm warmed up. I have not spoken at all this morning. So, yeah, we're going to be good.
Well, I just made a smoothie, so I mean, he's ready to go.
That's huge.
We'll get Ollie in here to cast a game. That'd be
would
crazy.
fire,
Okay, OBS, I need you to not be on this screen anymore. You're kind of distracting me. Boom! Boom! Got it first try. All right, let me actually start streaming to you. Whoa! You making jokes about Canada's Prime Minister?
Sometimes.
Oh. Oh, the thing is happening. Oh my god, Penguin Ward!
Penguin Ward! Oh
Shut
my
up.
god, I'm on the screen now.
Yeah.
And I can hear the Lenore music.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that. But you're on the screen now.
Yeah.
All right, everything's working as intended. Hello, chat. I probably should have been in this screen as soon as, like, you joined, but I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So... Anyways. You ready to go, gamer?
I'm ready to go.
Cast some games. Dear God, please give us your codes.
Codes. We just want the codes, man.
Please, I literally just want to cast your game for free.
For free.
But they won't. They won't.
They hate us.
The people don't come. Aztec, yeah, what's up, Ollie?
Hello?
Okay. Usually we gotta follow this up with something. Woodbine's Twitter @ is wrong. Is it really?
Is it? Wait, what is my Twitter @?
I thought it was Woodbine O with no underscore.
I also don't use it, so if it doesn't work, it does not matter. Woodbine O, yeah, no, it's right. That's my @.
Okay. I know it. I got it right. I did my research.
Yeah, literally my @.
There's literally nothing on there, but
I'm dyslexic today. Oh.
That's crazy. I'm so sorry. Replay code time.
Yeah, I just reread my my most recent tweet from November last year. That's fire.
Oh, oop. Wait, I forgot that I have to have Photoshop up now. It's at all times. Yep.
I should have posted the feeling despicable the way my money grew.
That
should have
posted that. That's just true.
Should have posted that one.
Oh my god, I have so much stuff up right now. I didn't think.
We have the Dispello code that I already gave to Aztec because that's the one I wanted.
Wait, what? I'm confused. Am I playing the wrong code?
Into game number 1. No. This is my code.
Okay.
Right? I'm pretty sure.
Why? Yeah, you deal with that.
I'm our hero, aka me. Team 3.
Yeah, what's it like being the hero? Cringe.
I'm the hero for one game.
Woodbine.
Yeah, Distello, your game will be next. Some interesting team comps we got going on. I like Team 3's team comp with a dive comp with a Lenny as support backline. They have a lot of pick potential. You know, Jackie and Leon both known to one-shot some carries if they can get a hold of them. So I think we're going to see that a lot this game. No spoilers because I'm on that team. But
spoilers, you're cheating. Sorry. I don't got the right vibes yet. Give me a second. I'm already troubleshooting something, so I'm like a little bit of a jump scare.
For a little bit. Do not worry.
Yeah. All right.
Some other teams to look out for. Team 2 with the Charlotte Vanya. It's known to be pretty strong as healing and shielding work really well together. Because while you're shielded, the healing does not get as reduced, and the shield has a lot more.
We did it. We're back
because we're healing more.
Okay.
Fight's already going on. We got Lenny Lips Lover, Team 3 dying. Probably in Pond, as he's known to fight there. Isekai running someone down.
+1.
Finding the kill. +1. Great job.
All right, does
Team 3?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does look like teams are finally starting to get together, getting past all those early buildings. You see a couple teams here as we see Team 3 featuring our GOAT here going into this Vanya. Vanya a little bit caught here in the middle of 3, is going to go invulnerable for 2.5 minutes, but...
Oh, well-timed knock-up.
Beautiful knockup coming out by the Leon Woodbine here. Walking into this full team here, revive onto the Vanya, see if they maybe get the +1 here. Perfectly following that dash there by the Vanya is Isekai getting another +1. I believe that counts towards RP. So kind of Giga W there.
Yeah. Oh man. They're going on a tear through here in stream as they're finding another team. They're going to go for the 3v3 here. By dashing in a little bit too far, having to flash back to his team, going back in, but they're just going to be forced to retreat after the ult from the Priya. See if they want to re-engage here.
A little bit of a scuffle there. Unfortunately, nobody going down for either team there. Does look like they're going to be looking to refight here. Woodbine going back in, getting the knockup onto the Isaac, but that's not a priority target just yet. Or maybe it is not getting the +1. Isekai getting the reset, now jumping into TTTV. Names are ugly here, going down to half HP. Uses a dual sword skill to get onto the backline there. Nothing you can do. So much mobility on this Jackie. Priya just having to walk away. Another +2 coming out by Woodbine and redacted Lenny name and Isekai here.
Yeah, they already have 5 team kills. They've been running stream for this game, and it looks like Woodbine is also waiting for bears so they get the Anima Reaper stacks. But now we kind of reach a little bit of a lull state. We still got some teams split, but for the most part, they should be grouped up. We have some meteorites dropping around, some tree locations that teams are going to be looking for. We'll see if they fight over priority over those zones. But everyone's a little bit split up. I can see a cemetery fight happening because there's a lot of teams kind of scouring around there.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Definitely Cemetery going to be the zone to look at here. You can see Team 5 and Team 4 currently kind of hovering it. Team 1 here also basically already set up for it. We'll see if they use their time to actually start setting up vision, start setting up priority here, and just force Team 4, and maybe we'll see if that lone Adriano walks in, as they are looking to get caught here. But another fight's actually happening over in Hotels. Churros 23 is going to get the knockdown onto Noto Guard here, as we see Korean Easel just running away. Amu Nathaniel not wanting anything here. Definitely definitely not the best Jackie in this lobby right now. I believe there's an objective down here as we see Team 8 walking towards this meteor right here, as Zikaraga does look to go in, not getting the knockup onto Team 8 here. Team 8 does look like they're going to be going for this. We did see a TP start to go in, but it was canceled. Now TPing in. Respawn for Team 8 completely coming through. We're going to get this Drowsy onto the Yuki here, going through the parry, not quite getting too much value. It's still going down before he can start pumping here, but Amu Nathaniel now sees that there's no cooldowns on Team 7 here. Not able to get the kill, was pumping all of his damage into this tank, and now Vanya able to do whatever they want. Kind of a weird situation. Did get the +1 on each team there, but not a very clean fight from either team yet.
Yeah, Team 8, they win the meteorites, but they might also kind of win the fight there. It's like 2 for 2. Team 8, they were focusing all their damage into the Jukai, who's able to kind of just run around, ignore the damage, heal it all back. So it didn't really end up going too well for them. As we see, they on a collision course here in this bush. Churros getting brought really low health by the Isaac, but hitting the double Drowsy. The pre-ult comes down, but she's asleep and now getting taken down really low by the Katja. Katja not getting enough auto attacks right now. Going back in, hitting the Q. Can finish off the Isaac. There we go. And now TTV names are ugly, and Miss Girl forced to retreat. Ms. Geary. Sorry.
Definitely seeing so far this game, in my opinion, has actually been quite slow. A lot of just single team fights here and there. Not everybody just kind of looking to make it to late game as fast as they can. Not really wanting to risk any wipes, just looking for a +1 here or there. We'll see if that changes as the game continues, as we do see Team 7 seeing these pings of Team 2 over here. Might be looking for a fight. Definitely setting up as we see Japanese Vanya starting to poke down onto Churros 23 here. Churros 23 kind of trying to drop that same poke back, but not quite getting the same value. But now Japanese Vanya with a complete whiff of that ult. Team 7 here is going to have to just back off.
Yeah, fighting over priority over this alpha. Looks like Team 2's kind of got it under lock. So we'll see if Team 7 wants to go back in. But I'm unsure. I think they're just going to farm the bears. As we see another fight going on here in Fire Station. Woodbine really low. He's guide in a 2v1. But Jackie's able to heal so much. I don't believe he's going to be able to win. But using the dual sword skill to get so much distance away from Mizugiri. And we'll see if they look to turn, as Mizugiri's all caught out here. Healing off of the dogs, but taking a little bit more damage than is worth. Would am missing the knockup, unfortunately, but turning around using glove skill. Izagiri already have health, not dealing enough in return, but the Isaac's back in for some support. Woodbine finishing off the kill with a knockup and now looking to run away as he is not winning that 1v1. Isekai turning it back around on him. Woodbine will go down, but Isekai will finish off that kill. And now TTV names are ugly, knowing that they're all alone with 2 dead teammates. Lenny Lipslover hitting the ultimate, knocking him back. Isekai running in with the jump. TTV names are ugly, jumping back over the wall, has a bit of distance, but Dual Sword Jackie has a lot of move speed. We'll see if they are able to catch up here. Lenny also no slouch catching up, hitting the ultimate, but not unfortunately not hitting the wall. Getting another E off, using the chainsaw to finish it off, guaranteed. TTV names are ugly, going down. Team 5 is wiped.
Very, very clean fight coming in by Team 3. Definitely managing aggro between Isekai and Woodbine there very, very well, making sure that they could keep that Priya interested and be able to really turn it around there. To make sure that they get that, I believe, first wipe of the game. This is a 7-team lobby. We'll see if they walk up here to Team 1, but it doesn't quite look like they'll do that, as we see Team 7 and Team 4 getting into a little bit of a kerfuffle here in the forest as Zigarago tries to go in, doesn't quite find it. It looks like it might just be another reset here. Team 7, unfortunately, not really hitting anything that allows them to go fully in here.
Right. We see kind of reaching another lull state as this game has been kind of scattered fights, but no consistent fights. Every team looking to just farm for late game. They want placements in this elo. It's Blad elo, so you know placement or buy-in's not too high. As we see another fight going on here, hitting the knock of Blade into the wall. This guy diving in, finishing off with the dagger skill, and now Kier going in, hitting the crossbow skill to knock them back and getting some distance. They're chasing, however, can they find this kill?
Gonna keep chasing here. Isekai not quite able to find this angle, using a lot of red time to see what they can do, but now we see Lenny Lipslover has actually found this angle, not getting the knockback though, as Isekai still jumps in onto the tank here on Angry, not quite the target he was looking for. Doesn't look like a reset will be coming through, but Isekai might be able to go over this wall. Does not do it because I believe the E is still on cooldown, but Lenny Lipslover is now really, really close to this Justina Kier. As Kier's looking to kind of kite backwards here, but there's just so much chase on Team 3 here with our hero.
Oh yeah, they have a whole lot of movement speed. Jackie, known for being able to catch up to people, especially when she has the bleed down. Lenny, with a bunch of mobility and easy catch potential with that ultimate, can either move herself forward or them backwards, so she always has an option to get a little bit of distance, either closer to you or you closer to her. It's quite useful, as we see Magnus flying in.
We can zoom out.
No VLS bug!
The VLS bug is patched. Maybe, hopefully. I'm not going to say that before, but
We're both popping up about the proper things here. Really low kill lobby, except for Team 3 with 11 already, but I don't think they're satisfied quite yet.
Definitely a very interestingly slow game. It is a 17 lobby, but usually we do see still a little more fighting than this. Everybody kind of in their own part of the map right now. I do believe one team is in a lab right now, I think.
Yes.
But everybody just kind of getting their own stuff. We see Team 7 moving towards hotel, Team 1 moving towards that box above them. Everybody just doing their best.
Right. And as you mentioned, 7-team lobby, a lot of farm opens up around the map, so some teams able to free farm a little bit better. As we see here, they're taking Gamma. That's going to set them up nicely for the future, give them a free opportunity to buy at a kiosk and some items from the Gamma itself. Both very important.
Looks like
you're going to miss the one to catch you.
Team 2, I was going to say, is a little bit stuck here in this zone. Would have to hyperloop out, but they actually just have a little key card there to make sure they don't have to deal with it. Team 1, was that team that went into the zone? Oh, no, Team 2? Wait, I'm confused. I'm getting a little dizzy here as we see Team 3 and Team 7 are about to get into a fight, if I can hit the button correctly. Going down, Omega does go over to Team 7 over here, but Isekai still looking to find this angle here. If they can get onto either of these backliners, it's an easy kill for this Jackie, able to reset, but it doesn't look like they'll be going for this fight. We do see Team 1 kind of hanging out, Team 4 actually TPing in nearby. We do have 4 teams over here, no real objectives, so we'll see if a fight actually breaks out. They don't really have a reason to fight aside from LP, but When has LP ever been a bad reason to fight?
That's right. And team 3, they have vision here, so they actually see them taking Lumi, and they might be moving forward to try to catch them off guard. They can see their health bars are a little low, and they're walking right forward. Gunning in the ambush with Lenny Lips Lever, missing the knockback, unfortunately, but Isekai's already on the back line. Justina's at 1 HP, may die to the bleed here, but getting taken out by the stun from Lenny, and now they're the last one. Magnus trying to go away, but Isekai blocking it with the jump, and now getting hit into the wall, and it is all over for Team 1.
Beautiful cancel onto that Magnus spike there to make sure that Magnus can't get away and reset his whole team. As now we see Team 4 trying to figure out if they can get any scraps, but they did already get the full wipe, and they're back to full HP as we jump on a Kin Uprising back here, not quite getting the kill, but now there's 2 on top of him. All we need is 1 more auto attack, and then we'll get that reset. The Bianca ult not having any impact. All of Isekai's cooldowns are back up. We'll see if they chase here. Not able to get it. This Hyunwoo and Tsubame just a little bit too far away, but a very, very easy kill on Kijin Uprising.
Yeah, we see Isekai always able to find the back line every single fight, getting a whole lot of angles because Lenny's the first one in, and they, can lock people down with stun, giving Jackie an opportunity to get into the back line always. And a couple auto attacks is really all it takes to finish somebody off with Jackie, maybe 1 or 2. And with the movement from dual sword skill and the healing from W, they're deceptively tanky because they're hard to hit and are healing more than you expect.
Sorry, I'm playing around with my hotkeys because I think they're somewhat bugged. But you know what? Oh, no. It works again. Nope, it doesn't work sometimes. We're figuring it out. It'll happen when it happens. But for now, it looks like Team 4 and Team 2 might be looking to fight over here. A lot of these mobs still up. So both of these teams really want to make sure they're getting this XP from this. Ragnar Demon looking to see if they can get any sort of attack onto the backline here. Richard's 23 just popping out the Vanya Q, looking to make sure that they don't want to walk up here. Did you call 911 though? Walking really close, not able to get the insect on Ragnar. Ragnar Demon not able to get the insect onto Did you call 911, as it looks like now Team 2 is looking to push in onto Team 4 here. Not having that flash on that Hyunwoo is so big, just making sure that they can't get that kind of perfect engage into the ult. So you see Team 3 kind of walking up towards Team 4 here now. No fight breaking out yet. They do see pings, but they're waiting in the bush.
Yeah, well, they see the pings. We know they might be there, so they're moving up a little bit, scanning around, placing down some vision, and now they're going to turn to the Wicca line. Honestly, they're so strong in the lobby, they probably don't care if any of the teams challenge them for a Wick. They're just going to burst it down, and if anyone fights them after, they're going to turn on and try to win.
Wicca line going down really fast, making sure that this strong team is even stronger. Team 4, though, now looking to be the middle team in this situation. Team 2 walking up, Team 7 walking down, and poke going on to all of them. Kijin Uprising just stuck in the middle of no man's land, able to flash out and get the dash. Oh. And the Hyunwoo ult getting a big 2-man knockback, but not doing literally anything, because somehow now Team 2 is the middle team here. Korean Vanya looks like she'll be, or Korean Katja looks like she'll be going down here, as Team 2 is kind of just getting shredded in this middle section, as we see the big Bianca ult going in onto, I think it was 4 people there. Not quite doing enough now, as those health bars didn't move at all. Ragnar Demon now going down, leaving Starlight to be the last person here. Team 7 kind of just got gifted like 5 kills there.
Yeah, sure did. I mean, they have a heavy tank comp as long as the Adriana is able to not get hit, which she played it very well on the outside of that fight. And even though they were the first team in and got third party, they were able to just turn around, easily bring them down. And but Vanya, surprisingly, even in the middle of that whole thing, was able to escape and res their team. But now they're in another fight with Team 7. And as we've proven, that might not go too well for them as it did last time. Jukai, very tanky, going in the middle and just dagger skilling out with the invisibility. They're going to be chasing into red here. All 3 of these teams still in gas station, even though it's red. However, we got Team 4 teleporting out. So now it's just Team 2 and Team 7 around this area. We'll see if they go back and collide again inside school for another fight.
both of these teams don't really have any cooldowns left. As we see on the other side of the map, a fight is breaking out. Isakai's already killed 2. The last one's on Starlight. Woodbine getting that last hit there. Really unfortunate TP for Team 4 after one bad situation thrown straight into another. They thought, if you thought Team 7 was strong, Team 3 is even stronger.
That's right. Now we got another fight going on here. Team 2 and Team 7 did collide here in school. We got the knockup going in for the Jukai. Churro being brought half HP already. The Vanya ult drowsying. The Charlottes. So now Charlotte is invincible but sleeping. And on the outside, Kacha getting all these auto attacks for free. This is looking really nice for them as Jukai is going to get brought down. And now there's 2v3. They're going to be chasing him down. And with Team 7, they have kind of nowhere to run as Team 3 is controlling the other side of the map as well. So they're not looking too strong anymore. They're going to try to find Lumi, but Lumi is all the way on the other side of the map. Team 2 can easily deny that by just being up there at the top of school. So not looking great for Team 7 anymore after they got gifted all those kills.
Definitely a hard situation for Team 7 now. They're definitely looking to see if they can just find whatever the free zone is, make sure they can get their respawn in once it comes over to day 6. But now they see Team 3, and Team 3 is bloodthirsty. We'll see if they start chasing this. Looks like they aren't going to overcommit to it. They don't quite know where Team 2 is. And however strong you are, it is still a little worrying about that second, third, fourth, fifth party. Fortunately, only 3 parties here this time, but you always want to be wary of them, even if you do have those buffs. As we see Team 7 actually walking back into Team 2 over here, completely whiffing yet another Vanya ult. Japanese Vanya not having their best game of the week, it looks like. You see Churros 23 now with that Vanya ult advantage. It looks like they're going to be hard chasing here, not committing to using the W to chase, just looking to walk and push them into the zone. Team 7 still having this zone control, but it doesn't quite matter in the 2v3 unless they get this perfect angle.
Yeah, 2v3 and against a Vanya, if you don't have all 3 members able to focus down the Vanya, she can sometimes just get enough shields to completely Exodia you. And especially with Kacha being annoying, hitting you from far away with those heavy damage auto attacks and Charlotte keeping the HP up high, it's kind of just looking impossible. So if Team 7, or if Team 7 doesn't find a way out of here, they're kind of doomed. But they're going to try to VLS. We'll see where they go. Maybe all the way down to Uptown. Kind of looks like they're going for it.
Definitely so choosing to gamble on this Uptown play here. Might be walking back, actually. Looks like they might have been looking for the Illumi res, but being off by just a couple seconds, unfortunately. Walking back into school now, knowing that Team 3 is in full control of that lower zone. But now Team 2 looks like they're going to be trying to get their free kills here. Japanese Vanya whiffing their like 5th ult of the game. Really, really unfortunate as we see Churros 23 finally committing to going in here. Kacha ult dropping down, doing this poke damage. Honestly, a pretty decent escape there by Team 7, but it's just, you've got to think that just because they're down one person, this fight is basically impossible.
Yeah, and their timers are really low, so that's another option for Team 7 to just get wiped here, is if their timers run out. Vanya diving into the back line, getting hit down by Kacha in stasis, and now you're just going to be finished off of that last auto attack. And now you got 8 seconds, and Glacier just forced to stand still, forced to give up, and they're going to get terminated. So now we got our final teams, Team 2 and Team 3, but the kill differential and item differential probably says the entire story. This is very favored for Team 3. They also have the pick potential for the Kacha and the Charlotte, so if either Jackie or Leon finds their way onto either backliner, it's kind of just game over. Doesn't matter who is in, who's out. Probably the best way to play this is to bait out Charlotte ult, but honestly, even if Charlotte ult comes down, they can probably just out-heal with Lenny, out-shield, out-stun for the Vanya ult to come down and then just continue the fight afterwards.
I definitely agree. The value of this Lenny, especially into this comp, is just going to do so much. Being able to have that zone control, but still also match the sustain of the Charlotte. It's hard to find an angle where Team 2 has a chance in this fight. They're just so far behind at this point as we watch Team 2 trying to push in here. They do see that first double guillotine, but what are they going to do about the 5 more that are in this zone? Lightning Lipslover is going to be missing that ult there, but fortunately it's like an 8-second cooldown. It looks like they'll be looking for a second one here and definitely stuck in that zone there. If they hit that knockback into a wall or even into their team's going to do so much. We see Woodbine goes in, gets a 2-man ult onto the backline, actually getting down to 1 HP, going a little bit low there, but they've used all their cooldowns onto this Leon, and it looks like Isekai could just run through the entire backline and not have to worry about a thing. No cooldowns, no HP, no hope for Team 2, and that's going to be a win for Team 3 there with 24 team kills.
Was not even close as they unleash every cooldown into Leon, but he is just not impressed as he knows he has a Jackie that is able to clean them up. So even if they unleash a lot of damage, he's not worried. He's just 1v1 in Vanya. He knows he has the damage, and they're able to win that final fight for a big win at 24 team kills, first place. If this was scrims, that would be worth 31 for a game, which is
31.
That's a lot. 8 plus 24. Am I wrong?
It's 32.
I failed first grade. So
32 points coming in for Team 3 over here. Very, very good start to the scrim set.
Very good start to the scrim set.
Watching the XDD load in is my favorite part because it takes like a second. Can't do math, poggies. That was a good game.
That was a good game. I enjoyed watching that back. And now we got a code from our goat Destello.
Destello Yoker.
Oh, Yoker.
I have to move some stuff on my screen.
I hope Ollie saw my penguin wards. I placed a couple down that game.
He said he muted and left because he hates us.
Oh,
valid. Can't fault him for that one.
Yeah.
All right. What are your thoughts going into this next game? What are your theories that are going to be happening?
My theories that are going to be happening, no spoilers, is that Destello Joker is going to be playing Nathapon and dealing a whole lot of damage, one-shotting backliners. It's going to be very nice to see just some cool Nathapon combos for this game.
All right. Looks like we're loading into that game right now. Very, very hopeful for this game so far. Now that I have everything is set up actually correctly, it's kind of PogChamp. And I don't have to worry about loading anything.
Nice.
Loading into this ranked match, Lumia Island right now. We'll see. Hopefully there's 8 teams in this lobby. Have a little bit. Nope. Unfortunately, only 7 teams. Really unlucky ranked day, it looks like, for all these players.
Yeah, it's sometimes hard to find a full lobby of 24, so they just pop you with 21. But it does open up the map for everybody a lot, you know, makes it so everyone can get more rare materials, there's more to go around, maybe some slightly less of early team wipes, less team fighting early.
Oh my god, the whole entire lobby is here at the temple TP.
Mm-hmm. But what we can notice out of this is that this is a much higher elo lobby, so we're going to be seeing some different plays, some different around the map macro, and some overall different decision making. But some interesting team comps here. We have a full dive team comp from Team 5 with all melees, everyone trying to go to the back line. But I feel like if they fight one frontliner and have one pick, it's kind of over for them. If they focus all their damage in on the tank, they might be losing too many members to opposing backliners to be able to continue. So it's kind of relies on the Nikki to be able to find a good ultimate follow-up from the Leon and Kathy to get some group one shots going.
I just want to say I figured out what my problem was from last game. Despite all of these teams being labeled Team 1 through 8 and Team 4 just randomly getting like taken out in the middle, Team 8 is still considered Team 7 by the spectator system.
Wow,
and that's what was messing with my brain last game.
I can't believe you figured that out.
Yeah, I figured it out like accidentally when I was hitting buttons around as we see a team fight going on right here. Reiki getting caught by Elisan and Dona getting the first +1 of the game, I believe. As Theodore going down on the opposite side of the map. Ooh, Wokes.
It's Wokes.
Not quite going down, unfortunately getting out of it as you see Donna and
Oh.
Elisan looking to get a kill here. As you see Destello Joker actually managed to bail out his teammate Elisan going down to 1, and now Donna is half HP and stuck in the middle of 2 people. Thought they had the advantage, but that's Destello Joker getting an early +2 right there, our hero.
That number very nicely. They have an interesting team comp as well, playing front to back. Estelle dealing a surprising amount of damage early game and late game, so something to keep track of. We got Yuki fighting Noel over there, and redacted name, Catboy, going in on Noel. Noel actually looking to turn around Kathy, and a character that is definitely able to do a 2v1 if they can find a really good stun with the E into the ultimates, but not able to really find the angle, missing the suture on Catboy, and now getting turned around there, low health.
Ooh.
And yeah, finishing off the kill is Yuki.
You see, Team 5 actually lost 2 members there somewhere on the map. Probably, presumably to this Donna.
Japanese Emma.
I was trying to. It is Japanese Emma. I was trying to figure out how to say it, and then my brain shut off.
Happens.
Going into our first kind of farming state of the game here. As I lied to you, Kaiser's looking to go into Elisan back here. Able to get away, taking this Emma TP. Not quite anything happening though, as we do see Raviel Vivanza getting caught. That's tough,
we got
buddy.
the 2 brothers of destruction, Kaiser and Wokes, fighting here in Temple over some priority over the street, dashing in on the back line, getting the double knockup on that, and Elisan forced to dash away, getting stunned and disarmed by Yuki. Yuki, barely tipping from over the wall, gonna finish off that kill. And now Pai's dashing away. Donna, Kaiser going into the back line, but he's low HP. But Emma still finding the way out, and now Donna surrounded by everyone. Kaiser still wanting to go back in, even on low HP, but getting one shot by Donna in return. And now Woke's trying to find the kills, getting these doubled auto attacks. Donna going back in, but getting one shot by Pies and Wokes. Very nicely played, and now they have priority over the Temple Tree. Nobody else even close, so they're going to be very happy to have that.
Very beautiful fight coming in by both teams there, but we'll also see another fight going in on Hotel over here as we see the Nikki going in really, really early. Noel looking to see if they can get a +1 in this situation, but just giving +2 over to Team 7. Really unfortunate. Also having to give that tree prior over to Team 7 here. So you see Team 2 and Team 3 are about to get into a fight over this Meteor. Raviel Vivanza looking to grab it as their team stalls. Catboy just pushing them back as much as they can. This Yuki getting a stun onto Neck Orb. Neck Orb actually looking to go in here. So we see Anuki Yukiaya getting a little bit caught, but getting a ton of damage down on Catboy. Not getting the ulti, though, is now Raviel Vivanza stuck in the middle of 3, looking for the +1. Actually manages to get it onto this Bernice here. Does get the +2 onto Inoki there. Definitely clutching up that +2 there as we see other fights going on. Kaiser going into going on to this character over here. Kaiser now stuck in the middle of 3, getting insect back by Destello Joker. Both of these teams showing us this power of this Nathapon pick right now.
That was a Destello Joker versus Kaiser GSK team kill going down there in Factory, but they're very happy with their 4 kills. They've been fighting a whole lot early, and they're quite happy with the RP they got. And Dimby looks kind of a little bit homeless, stuck there in Chapel. His team's died twice. So getting caught out here, getting hit with the green into the ultimate and knocked out by Donna and into the wall. Yeah, that was brutality overkill right there. And Dimby goes down.
Definitely a very, very interesting to the start of this game. A lot bloodier than our last game. Really showing us just how aggressive some of these top players are willing to be when they're really feeling it.
That's right.
That's not who I wanted to pan to. I clicked on literally anybody.
Yeah, you know.
That's crazy.
Little BM.
I hit a random button.
Yeah. A couple teams around here in Forest, 1 team in Warehouse area. Uptown Mithril will spawn soon, about 30 seconds. We'll see if we see teams fighting over that. Other one in Hospital, it looks like Team 8 has full control over that, which they will find very nicely. Mithril is quite good for a couple characters on their team, mainly the Nathapon, who likes some Mithril items along the way.
Wait.
And everyone's buying their 4 scores right now, setting up for their fights either for Mithril or for a purple box. Because this is a time where teams will clash after they've made their 4-score items. We see a big power spike in damage coming in from a lot of teams as well.
See Team 2 looking to threaten Team 6 over here, but Agavon already knocked down. 2v3s. We see Donna getting pulled back by the Nathapon.
Ooh,
Getting
dodges the
out.
yellow.
But looks like a little bit here. We'll see if Catboy is able to give over this +1. Respawn's still in, so it doesn't matter too much. Each team getting their +1 there. But now Team 2 going down to their last character. As we see on the other side of the map, Kaiser, Wokes, and Pies able to get a couple kills here. Actually, I believe wiping Team 5 there.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate game for Team 5, just kind of running into everyone. I believe that was our lovely Dimby team, who's now unfortunately out of the game. As we see the fight restarting down here, the big F-stop onto Donna here. Donna looking to see if they can get anything, but they're stuck in the middle of two. Nothing they can really do there. Really mobile, really the disabled that is still in the game of Yuki doing a lot.
Yeah, Team 6 has been fighting a whole lot. They already have 8 team kills, but they've just been picking off a couple members from each team here and there. They have the amazing combo of the Tia finding some CC into either the Tia ult or a full engage by Yon. And with Emma on the backline, able to escape whenever they really need. If they overfight, it doesn't quite matter because they're just going to res for free on day 2. So this is kind of their time to just go in. They have the easy escape. They have the all-in potential, the one-shot combo from Tia Yon. So it's kind of their strongest point in the game.
Pi soloing a credits lab right now.
Yeah. Getting all the credits for himself.
Definitely a good funnel strat there. Going to be able to buy there if they have enough credits to do so. Looks like they'll be at 400 going down to 300. Definitely just bought some sort of little rat baby thing there.
Yeah.
So we see a team fight happening. A team 8 finding 2 teams actually right now. Neck Orb going full onto this backline here. Stella Joker now stuck in a 2v3. Looks like they're just going to take the respawns here. 4 seconds until 2-1. Any deaths that happen now are going to unfortunately cost 200. Looks like they'll be able to get us. Raviel Avanza kind of just trying to be a rat right now as Neckorb is completely running at them. He hits the flay, misses the hook though. Very good dodge by Raviel Avanza. Now has to completely bail out here using the wind zone for a little bit of movement speed. Is going to be able to get out as Team 3 looks to kind of regroup here and make sure that they don't lose anyone accidentally. Getting that clutch of chickens too.
And the clutch of chickens, but yeah, Team 2 using the loop to kind of find some safety. The Team 8 was closing in right on them for the wipe, so very nice of them to be able to escape there. And now we got Team 1 walking over in stream, and Team 6, I think they spotted them with that VLS, so they kind of know where they're at. Wonder if they want to try to fight that. These are the 2 strongest teams in the lobby right now in terms of team kills, so we'll see if they want to run at them. But now that, you know, it's day 3 and respawns cost money, it's not as encouraged to just constantly fight. You know, you want to kind of pick and choose your battles a little bit better as you're trying to wipe teams, make them really feel the pain of fighting you in a bad scenario. So, not quite going through it yet. Team 7 looks like they're taking Looney.
Yep. I hit the it's fine. We're going to look back over here as Team 1 and Team 6 are going to be getting to a little bit of fight here. Agavon TPing into the middle of both of them, unfortunately. Actually, had a chance to get out there, is going to take it. As we see Emma going into them over here. But now we're seeing a 2v3 as Donna jumps in onto the back line. We'll see if they're able to clutch it out. Woke's already going down. This 2v3 is looking really, really possible. Kaiser going down to half HP as Donna's pumping onto Pies on the top side. It's a split fight now, but Kaiser's getting pushed into this Emma, who's actually, I believe, went down to Team 2 on the other side of the map. As we see Yon looking to chase Pies. Pies gonna get away though.
Find their way out. But that 2v3 was very impressive. Yon going in with no regard for the 2v3, and Tia able to follow up with so much damage with the ultimate, hitting all 3 members, getting the stun onto 2 of them, and finding the one shot onto Wokes and Kaiser. So yeah, it's very nicely done by them. They're proud of that.
Very, very interesting fight, though. We did see the Emma break off to try and chase at the start of that fight, but they got caught. As you see, Team 7's getting caught right now. Able to get Addiction, though, being able to go down, take down Inoki on this Lenore, but trading his life. Ricky looking to be the last player here using the new human skin. Losing both of his teammates, though, not what they were looking for. Really, really unfortunate as we see Weatherman's going down.
Yeah. So, you know, last member Human forced to res their team, and now we see Tia for Team 6 as the last member of their team. They're going to be forced to go minus 400 there. They do have the credits, however, so they won't be too hurt by it.
Team 6 getting really, really unfortunate during these last two phases of the game, losing now down 600 credits to Reses as we watch Desillo, Joker, and Gang kind of walking up right now. See if they're look for this. Desillo, Joker, all he needs to do is really hit a big F-stop, and then we'll see a big engage follow-up by the Bernice ulti and just the general massive amount of CC coming in by this Estelle. Looks like the entirety of Team 7 is going to be able to get out here, not really wanting to fight. And going into that final Vision Lab, Abandoned Lab, what's it called? The one with the bird, Abandoned Lab. As we see another fight going on in Hospital here, Pies, Kaiser, and Wokes looking to see if they can get an angle, but kind of just opting to look away. Raviel Ivanza, though, getting a big F-stop onto Kaiser here. Kaiser, though, just being able to dash out, completely cancel the pullback before anything can happen with the mobility of that Piolo.
It's very nice F-stop, but unfortunately not able to find the combo confirm as Piolo is very mobile. They're able to just retreat to stream. They got a purple walk spawning up there and maybe a zone reopening for them to go into, but with 16 seconds left, they're not really willing to fight into red. They're just going to split up and farm, and also meteorites in factory for them. We see our hero, Destello Joker, getting real close to Team 3 over there. They are pinging. They have a red box dropping very soon. We'll see if they want to contest them for this meteorite and red box. Meteorite comes down. We'll see if he uses the F-stop on whoever is grabbing the meteorite, but yeah, hitting it onto the Lenore, and they're just going to be focusing the tank and take the 2v3 afterwards. But Neko Orb's so tanky as they are still alive. The insane hitting on the Bernice. We'll see if Bernice turns around on his teammates, hitting his tank, but doesn't do too much damage. Now they're turning onto the Bernice of their own, the Korean Bernice, getting knocked up, and with the Destello Joker zoning off their Lenore, they're going to find the 2v2 successful, grab the red box and the meteorite, and be very happy about it. Look at all those Bernice traps laying around for the Bernice v Bernice.
Very, very good fight coming up by Team 8 there. It does look like Team 7 is going to be trying to finish off Team 1 over here. Now down to just this Yuki getting... Team 1 kind of just getting really, really unlucky into the teams they are fighting right now. But going back to Team 8, getting the double objective off of a really good team fight there. The really big F-stop onto that Lenore to just allow them to free fire onto this front line and make sure that as soon as that F-stop finishes, that Lenore is stuck with no front line to really walk behind. And that as an immobile mage, that's kind of a death sentence.
Right, and they get the red box for their troubles. Putting that onto the Bernice is going to make him such a menace late game with the high attack speed and high damage per auto attack. If he didn't have to remove a crit helmet to put that on, he's going to be dealing a whole bunch of damage. So we see another fight going on here. Flashing through the E is Lenore, and now Urbanza pretty low, and a Catboy forced to retreat at half health as well. They dodge the Twin Lash, but Nekorb's still walking straight in. Yuki kind of caught out here, getting hit by the Lenore, but the F-stop hitting on them in the back line. Now they're going to turn around, try to go in, but we see a third party coming in here. Team 6 looking for some kills, and with the cage bringing down Yuki, now they're going to turn around, face Team 3, but now they're kind of split. There's the middle team. Team 3 has all members still alive, and the third party Team 6, they're low. They're going to try to res with the mobile kiosk and see if they can refight here, but Donna getting surrounded by Team 2 and going down, so now Team 6 only has 2 members as well. So the third party doesn't really work out for them. They're not able to finish anyone off, and now they're caught in this little alcove there. We'll see if Emma's able to retreat. I think they saw her, but she can teleport all the way over that wall into Red Zone Chapel. That's crazy.
Well, I feel like I definitely just learned something about Emma. I did not think you could make that zone. As we see Team 2 dropping down this mobile kiosk here. Getting a little bit of buys. Not wanting to take any red for that. Team 3 is starting to farm here. Didn't notice they got Wiccaline, but they did.
Yeah, they get Wiccaline, so that looking nice.
Is Emma using her mobility once again to get away from Team 7 right now? Looks like they're going to go try and res their teams. As we see Desillo Joker finding this angle here, gets an F-stop onto this Luke, which allows them to really just pump onto this Lumen, pump into this Lennox. As now Addiction just has to run away and stuck on this Pen Luke. Really going to be kind of in no man's land, not really able to do anything alone here. Unfortunately, that character, once you go in, you can't get out. Elisan now getting poked out by Destello Joker. Destello Joker just being so oppressive. Nangja, unfortunately, missing both of those ults there. Might have been able to get the kill if they landed both of them. We'll see what this reset does here, as both these teams kind of really stuck in red. Emma looking to walk forward here. Nong just seeing them though, and oh my god, that I believe that was a head boom, but it looks like a lot of damage. It's now Ellison on 3, 2, 1. Bye bye. Kulu just so tanky, making sure that they're forced to head boom in red right now. So we see this Yawn, the last member of that roster, looking to go for the res, but not able to get it, missing the knock up, and Nongja just going to be able to get those free damage there and the free team wipe.
Yeah, that was a very nice little electric shift to dodge the knockback, confirming the kill onto the Yawn. Now Woke's invisible, running towards him, hitting the 3-man root, but only hitting the auto attack on the tank, so it's not doing a whole lot. They're going to ult try to run forward. Pi is looking for an angle to try to stun Naja, finding it, but the F-stop making it so the Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't do any damage, and now Destello Joker's trying to turn some damage. They're going to bring down one, and now Pi's and Woke's left in a 2v2, but I'm not sure that's gonna work out too well for them, as Destello Joker is pumping a whole lot of damage. Woke's having to flash away from the W from Destello, and now they're gonna be able to retreat. The E misses by Destello, Wokes, and Pies. They're gonna just res their teammates and force a retreat is Team 8, as we see a fight did happen down there in Beach. Catboy still turning onto the Korean Bernice, hitting the stun to finish them off, and they get the res as well. So Team 2 at 10 team kills, wiping another team. And now we're down to our final 3 teams for this game. All of them looking quite strong.
Definitely a very strong game coming in by all 3 of these teams. Team 8 definitely going to have to try and figure out a way to get these respawns here, either via Lumi or via being the last team in a zone. We do see that all 3 teams are going to be in this hotel zone, so maybe they can also just look to 3P, but it looks like Team 1 is going to be headed down and kind of trying to force play puppy guard on that sort of Lumi and force Team 8 to make some sort of permanent decision.
Right, they want them to try to be forced to walk into them to try to res their teammate on Lumi. With Estelle and Nathapon, that's pretty good 2v3 potential there, as Nathapon is able to pick one person and then just has a lot of consistent damage with the Estelle tanking to pick off, 1, 2, 3. But it's not optimal, as if they had the Bernice, they definitely have better chances, especially with those traps setting up for Nathapon combos, and Estelle going in with the EW water can do a lot of damage if they're trapped on a Bernice trap. But they get the res. Lumi came around into Forest, so now every team has all 3 members. They're looking quite strong. Collision course happening for Team 8 and Team 2 here running forward. F-stop not going to find anybody for Vansa, but I believe Destello Joker still has his F-stop, so we'll see if they want to use that to try to find a combo onto the back line. But Team 2 knows that. They're going to try to retreat, but now we got a third party coming in here. Team 1, this could get bloody, as we see all these teams around here. Something's going to be popping off. Nobody wants to be the first to engage, as that puts them in a disadvantage, but you also don't want to be the team engaged upon, so you have to retreat and to find some space.
Big F-stop coming in onto 2 members of Team 1 over here. It looks like Kaiser and Pies are just going to take a little bit of the poke damage to kind of try to bail out here. Destello Joker now the one without the ult here, as we see Team 2, Rafael Avanza, does have this ult back. We'll see if they go for another F-stop. Team 1 actually bailing out here, looking to see if they can go into the other zone and force Team 8 and Team 2 here to take this last fight. I thought gates were up. Gates actually aren't up. And we'll see a nice 2v2 here. Raviel Avanza does have that ult advantage, as I was talking about earlier. We'll see if Catboy can get a decent dive onto this backline, but it is going to be very hard to get through this Estelle.
Yeah, now they're moving forward. Teams are ticking down their timers. This is looking like it will shape up to be an interesting fight. Both team comps are very similar, with kind of a short-range high DPS and a long-range pick potential with a tank. And now Destello Joker getting the first to engage on, but he hits the F-stop onto the Tazia, and now they're going to try to follow up off that F-stop, but she uses a stasis of her own. Destello Joker trading with the other Nathball. Now we got a 2v2. But the health bar advantage and the res going down for Team 8, so it's kind of just over for Catboy, as they're forced to retreat here there in a 1v3. And if they are not careful, they're just going to pop the timer, and they might be content with doing so, just wasting people's time. Now they're going to be moving forward into their death by Team 8.
Very, very beautiful team fight by teammate over here. Distilla Joker knowing that all he needed to do was really stall out the other Nathapon and making sure that that Nathapon goes down at whatever cost. Nongjo really showing us how strong that late game Bernice can be. That 2v2 going so far in their favor. As we see, Team 1 does manage to get this zone here earlier. As we all know, a very big advantage to whatever team gets here first, gets to set up these double guillotines, gets to set up vision, and get control of this entire final area. So we'll see how Team 8 looks to get through here. As we see them just try to kind of full engage onto this tank here, but now they've used all of their cooldowns on this backline, and Distilla Joker and Nongja can just do whatever they want. The double F-stop and just one-shotting Wokes out of the end of it, and now Pies is stuck in this 1v3. We'll see if he can do anything about it. Nongja goes down, Pies getting that +1, but it's just not nearly enough. Just getting really unfortunate there, and really good movement coming up by Team 8 to win that game.
Yeah, 20 team kills first place. That is quite nice for them. In rank, that is a lot of RP. It's about 150. Even in this highest elo of Immortal and Mithril, they're going to be quite happy. And if this was scrims, that's worth 28 points, which is a big advantage. And if this was like the last game of scrims, that is a game that can easily allow you to come back from like 4th or 5th place into 1st.
Very beautiful game coming out by Distilla Joker and by all of Team 8 there. Massive shout out to them. And, you know, I believe Distilla Joker's getting pretty close to that Immortal goal.
Very close. He was 1 RP away last night, so
that's so unlucky.
Yeah. Well, do we have any more codes?
I don't believe we have any more codes on deck, but we can probably go hunt down some people.
Go hunt down some codes. You go bully some people.
Please, God, give us your codes. Got exposed for saying Lenny Lips Lover on Twitch.
GG. That Luke skin for next season?
It's kind of hard.
It's crazy. It goes crazy. That's probably like a token skin, if I were to guess.
Yeah. I looked at it and I was like, are they reworking Kenneth? I was a little confused.
It does look like Kenneth, doesn't it? I thought that first as well.
Yo, shout out to the new Shoichi.
Yep. New Shoichi, what's the name again?
Henry, I think.
Henry. Wow. Yeah, really
it's 2-star Shoichi, name. Bro.
You fear Henry.
I'm like, all I saw is man with dagger, and I'm like, I'm quaking.
Yeah, but if their name is Shoichi or Henry, who are you more scared of?
Probably Henry.
Me too. Right?
I'm just saying, like, if a dude, it's like the Honkai third thing where it's all like the dude's name was just Kevin.
Yeah.
And like he was like the villain. I was like, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Like Shoichi's a little too on the nose for a murderer, I feel.
Shoichi, I'm like, okay. Like Shiochi, like Shoichi, like
right.
That's fine.
Like who?
But like Henry?
Ugh.
I don't know.
I don't like that.
Any luck with the code? Normie's code. Nobody has codes. Gotta bully people.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm bullying people.
Dear God, give us a code so I have content. You want more Lenny Lips Lover? Not particularly, but I mean, no. I'll take it.
At this point.
Oh, worthy sacrifice.
Go look at some scrim games, maybe.
Monka. Go to both scrim lobbies. I haven't decided what I want my leaderboard scene to be yet. Likely Banovator restricted. Wait, I didn't even get to see that. Yo, shout out to Twitch for doing my job for me.
Very nice job, Twitch.
But I'm still going to ban them because I think it's sick.
Yeah, we like to press the button. So
yeah, I still press the button, but...
Yeah.
Oh wait, did I forget to hit the save button? Is that what happened?
All right, we have a new code, but you're gonna have to type it in manually as he didn't copy paste it.
Why do you hate me? All right. 45972 425 AC. And replay. It's part of the content cycle. No, I just hate you. What do I even put him at? I'm a butt.
I guess so.
Control S.
Also, you didn't change it to Distella last
No, I
time,
did.
me.
I just forgot to save it.
Oh, that's nice.
I did. I just didn't. You get what I mean?
Right.
I went through all the effort except hitting Control S.
Fuichu code. Wait, that's way better.
Whoa. Fuichu code. Yo, let's get Lenny Lipslover out of here.
Rim. Yeah.
Show me the cat.
Sorry, I'm a butts, but we've already reviewed one of your games. Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of. It was mine.
Kind of.
He was there.
Fuichu.
Some IREM gameplay, maybe?
Boom, Control S. I should be saved. Boom. Oh my god, I have so much stuff open. There's got to be a better way to do this. All right, loading into our third game of the day. Take a look at these team comps here. 2 Biancas. Already very interesting.
Yeah, 2 MS2 Biancas. Is interesting game with the backliners here. 2... oh, I thought I saw 2 Jenny, but it's a different blonde person. I apologize.
Different blonde person?
Yeah, is it the combination of Nikki and Tia on team?
Oh, okay, and then you just kind of like brain lagged for a second. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my team 8 button works now. Crazy how that works.
We have all.
We have 8 teams.
And our goat redacted cat boy.
Redacted cat boy? Is it a cat boy redacted?
That makes too much sense.
Ooh. Fight. Nana Cash getting griefed right now.
Riker. No, they're just community dashing forward together. They're
okay. Handshake. Make sure that everybody can get that clear just a little bit faster as we see another kind of. Ooh.
Oh, that's a disconnect right there.
Oh, we're back. We're so back. We're so back.
I'm getting welcome.
Look at them. They're being nice people. That's crazy. I would have taken my I'm striker every time.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it, but every game I'm striker. I want my +1.
And getting Shogath from the White Lily and getting out actually.
Sorry, I broke my ankles there for a second. Nana Cash looking to become friends with Radine. Radine looking for the stack here, getting the stack. Might actually get the kill here. Maybe Lenore Hisui is not an unlosable matchup.
It looks kind of unlosable for Hisui right now.
Yeah, I've said that, and then Hisui just kind of ignored Lenore.
Yeah.
As you see, Fuichu going in onto Loathing right now, getting the free +1.
Yeah.
As the Cello Joker popping off in chat right now, giving us an infinite amount of codes. As Dwang was in combat with whoever this person is, Kaiser, our hero. Well, not our hero, but Kaiser GSK member. Dwang really kind of targeting right now. Really wants this +1. So we see Striker and Gang looks to take out Mr. Dwang. Dwang going down half HP is on this tank, so it'll take a little bit here, using the Alonzo ult to stay alive just a little bit longer as Kaiser looks to go back in, see if they can steal the kill here. Isn't able to actually steal the kill, and now Kaiser's stuck in the middle of 3 people, able to sustain up so much healing coming out by this character. Kaiser is still going to go down, and actually that's a wipe for Team 6 already. Fortunately getting patched out in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, Kaiser going in trying to steal the kill, and unfortunately going to go very negative this game. Which is not what they were looking for, but team wipes across the map, and you have no idea. I would also make that play too. It's just unfortunate.
Really unfortunate timing. We've all been in that situation before where you want to go in, but you don't know your team is getting caught on the other side of the map. It's really, really unlucky. So you see all these teams start to try and start moving around this map, get these farms. It looks like nobody's actually on the top side of the map right now. As Lenny going in on Defins right now. Defin's trying to find a way out using Shoichi. A ton of combo, but unfortunately that's Shoichi into an enchanter. Not going to be able to get anything here. 99 Cash dropping the emote. Defin going down. He knows he's dead. And now it looks like Emma's actually looking to go into the fight here. Looking for poke damage, a lot of damage going into Raider there, as now we're baiting into Meowcenary. Meowcenary looking to see if they can get an ult here, and Bianca ult has not dropped yet, did use the Arcana skill, is now Raider looking to heal from this false oath. Addiction now caught out of position as 99 Cash is looking to go in here playing this Hisui. Hisui just doing so much for this team right now, being able to avoid everything. Emma gets the polymorph, but still stuck in the middle of 3 people here. We'll see if she can do anything. Blinks out, a lot of mobility, but Raider has, I believe, Twin Lash. No?
Twin Lash, but
Twin
no
Lash.
Knockup missing. And Emma's gonna find their way out.
Team fight on the other side, though. Boom! Grappling Princess is down. I don't like that name.
I don't like that name either. But yeah, Team 3 looking quite strong. They've been winning every single fight they've come across so far. And that's a pretty good team comp right there with Charlotte, Eshion. Jenny's able to unleash a whole lot of damage from the backline, able to stay safe due to her passive. So even if you focus the Jenny, it kind of doesn't look very good, as Eshion's going to be doing a lot of damage while you're trying to kill the Jenny after her passive.
99 Cash looking to go into Meowcenary here, though. Meowcenary's still kind of stuck here, dropping the Curse of the Vampire Queen. Not able to get out. Really unfortunate. +1 over to Team 2. That's about it. Team 7, though, getting to a team fight here over in Archery Range. Addiction going down to 1 HP and actually getting wiped here. 2 really early team wipes. We'll see if that affects kind of the game state we do see when these teams start to go down really early. The mid-game slows down. We'll see if this falls through here, if these teams start kind of running towards pings and making sure that they can go positive in these high-low games.
Right, yeah, you did a lot of kills in these high elo games, so 2 teams being out doesn't really spell plus RP for everybody else in the lobby, and both Biancas are already wiped, so if you're looking forward to seeing Bianca late game, you are unfortunately out of luck here.
Bianca fans not having the greatest showing this game. We'll see, though, if Team 1 here will go for the aggro. They do definitely see these pings and definitely ping below, so both teams know what's going on, as we see our hero Fuichu looking to go in, getting that auto attack onto Not My Fault. But kind of just bailing out here as Hoyin actually getting the cancel onto that ultimate there, as we see all of the damage has kind of pumped out by this Hedgen already. We'll see if Anna can do anything, but a lot of just buttons getting pressed right now. A lot of circles. We're playing circle. Impact. Fuichu going in, taking out 2 people at the same time. Hoyin, though, Not My Fault, the last person here using that charm to get away. Fuichu trying to chase here. We do know just how fast this EREM character can be, as Anna drops the forfeit. Not going to be able to chase. Did not see which direction Not My Fault went.
Other fights going on here in Chapel. They're getting priority over the alpha spawn. Gonna summon some 4 scores likely for this, so they can become even stronger in case they get contested. No, they're gonna move forward towards it. You see, probably every single team has bought their 4 scores already. Team 5 lost 2 members over the map, and now still in combat. Oh, just fighting Lumi. My bad.
We got Lumied once again.
Yep, it happens.
Are definitely seeing the sort of consequences of 2 teams going down early. Team 5 is getting into a little bit of fight here as Hoyin chasing Defins. Respawn's finally coming through, or TP's in coming through. As Hoyin goes down a little bit low, and we see kind of the one-shot onto this Emma here. As now Hoyin somehow stuck in the middle of nowhere. Not My Fault. No cooldowns left right now, though. We'll see if they can still pump with all of these Qs. Not quite doing enough, as Fuichu is pumping way hard right now. Melt's stuck at half HP. A lot of these players down to 1. We'll see if Fuichu goes back to see and get any +1s here. Unfortunately, not going to. Just going to wait for these teams to respawn. As we still have a minute left of day 2, respawns can go through freely.
Yeah, we're reaching kind of a lull state as Fuichu forced to retreat, try to res. They might try to refight after their team is back up, because they don't really have anywhere to go. Archery's kind of a dead zone, except for gas stations respawning, so if they really want to stay around there for a full minute, it's low tempo, but they will get some reward out of it. Now we see a double spawn here in Hospital, and Team 8's very happy to try to collect those. They are not being contested really at all. Team 2 is all the way down there in Chapel. They could make it all the way up there in 30 seconds. We'll see if they actually go for it, or if Team 8's going to be very happy with the double spawn, retreating just into Pond in order to farm up that area as well. Kind of looks like Team 2 is just happy being here in Chapel. They've got their own purple box. They've got a Tree of Life nearby. And they can even move down to farm down that zone in Warehouse, which should be all respawned by now as well.
Definitely every team making sure to get the most of which zones they're in. These spawns about to come in. We'll see where, I believe it was whatever team it was that was in the zone, where they TP. Looks like they TP'd up to the top side of the map. And team fight actually happening over here. Dwang looking to see if they can get a big engage onto Capwa here. Brapping Princess, though, able to get the entirety of this tree. Radine barely messing up the timing on that. The tree going fully through. F-stop completely missing too. Doesn't look like an engage is going to go through. They do want to use that tree to craft if they can. Capwa is going to be picking up to grab the item. Are these live games or replays? These are replays, unfortunately.
Oh my god, it's Onder. Hi, Onder.
Yeah. So we are accepting replay codes because
replay codes.
I mean, if we get enough people for customs, I'm down for customs. But
right.
But yeah, replay codes.
Yeah, if you had a game where you popped off, you want us to review it on stream, talk about the situations that happened in the game, like a normal casting team would for either scrims or tournaments, we will. We're happy to. And also thank you for teaching Chaos how to play Johan, because that's fun to play with. Anyways, team fight happening here. Striker already on the backline. Tusu Bao getting brought to half health with the Invincible coming down from the Charlotte. The full engage happening. Team 2's health bar is getting brought low altogether. It looks like Nanakash, however, still full health on the Hisui. Jenny getting brought down to passive. Now we get a 2v2 Striker trying to peel for Tusu Bao, but not really able to do so. And Raider trying to chase down Striker. They're just going to finish Phil, not res their own team. For them to refight. We got the continuation of another fight happening here in Police Station. Double knockup going in, and now Fuichu confirming those kills. I'm going to try to chase down Not My Fault as they finish off Milt in the back line. And bow skill going to be brought down on Fuichu, bringing him away.
A lot of interesting fights going on there. I believe there's another fight happening somewhere on the map. Nope, we're just griefing Lumi right now. But a lot of teams making sure to get their +1s there. No wipes happening. But I believe that's across both teams. -600, -400 for Team 5, and -200 for Team 3. A little bit unfortunate there. As we see, still going into this Night 3, we're still stuck at that 6-team mark. And let's take a quick look to see where everybody is. Looks like Team 4 is kind of trying to get position onto Team 1 over here. We'll see if they can do anything about it. Radine going down to 3/4 HP as Hoyen gets this big flank onto the back line. Radine kind of stuck, but a big F-stop onto 3. And Radine once again messing up that timing on the Lenore E is doing really, really unfortunate. But now they're stuck in a really stacked area. This is really good for Lenore. Radine pumping out damage, really baiting them in with that low HP is now. And Anot is looking to see if they can get their team safely out of here. Goes down with so much damage. Fuichu stuck, being the last man standing here. It looked so good at the beginning for Team 1, but now Team 4 kind of clutched it out by doing so much damage with that little pump AoE damage that Lenore gets on that bridge.
Yeah, very tough to fight Lenore on that bridge as she's able to just throw her skill shots in a straight line. You're forced to tank it. Another fight happening here in Chapel. We see the knockback into the wall. Catboy getting brought really low, but Tusu Bao finishing off, and now we got the Charlotte ult for invincibility coming down. They're going to be, camping down Princess after the stasis, and Wraith Kira forced to retreat. They're -400 for that fight. We'll see if they're able to res in Chapel and just go for a refight. We see a continuation of the fight happening here in Forest. Melt already brought really low. We got Raider already down. Pan and Cash finish off these members. Deffin's going back in. Now they got cooldowns. They got some health back. Cash still wanting to fight, however. They're going to finish off the body in between the two members of team number 5 here. Cash now turning towards Deffin's, throwing that Q out, telling them to back up. And neither of them want to fight as they were just able to retreat into school and get the res on the Raider.
Definitely interesting here as we see Not My Fault actually walking into the entire team of Team 8 right now, going down. Really unfortunate. Shoichi being the last member standing of Team 5 right now as Team 8 gets that +1. We'll see if they walk into Team 2 here. Definitely seeing the vision. Nine Cash now out of position right now.
Oh.
We'll see if they go in. Looks like a little bit of a desync there. Wraithkira trying to bail out. Is going to get it with the boost there. And now Nine Cash stuck and Gang stuck in red.
Yep, choosing not to TP. They don't want to accidentally TP on top of another team, so they're just going to walk through red. We see two teams converging over here. PlayStation. We got Princess using the counter onto the dog, so they have their full passive up already if they want to go in. But I don't believe they want to. They're a little bit afraid of Jason Radine's damage that they could just run into. Princess and Wraithkira, they don't have enough health to really tank that if they're getting focused. And now with the F-stop, they don't see that they hit the stasis into the brush from Princess. Princess using the W to escape that combo. Zwang is just already going in. Wraithkira on the back line. Radine misses the E, however. Now Chiss getting taken down. Princess missing the E, and now Dwang is trying to bring down Kira as Podjob has to retreat. Princess going in on the back line, bring them pretty low, hitting the stasis, but I don't believe they're going to be able to win, even with that W canceling some of the damage. Podjob forced to retreat.
Very, very interesting fight. We do see Team 4 was the one fighting. Never mind, I lied to you. Rez is coming through for Team 8 right now. They might... we'll see when they look to take this refight. They're kind of stuck in this corner here and definitely have to do it. With another, with Team 5 pinging above them, they're kind of just having to choose which team they're going to walk towards here. It looks like they are going to walk towards Team 5 over here. Team 5 not looking to play aggressive here on any of these pings that dropped. So another team fight happening on the side of the map is Failnaught on the Charlotte, looking to pick up their team. Nine Cash, each team just picking up their right in front of the other, not able to finish it. Now Failnaught stuck in the middle of two people as Nine Cash looking to go in, not able to get it. We'll see if Nine Cash is able to get onto the back lane here. Both these teams really high on the healing between the Echion and the Hisui being able to do it their own and their enchanters that they have with them. Neither team going down. Team 8 though looking to scrim over here. This might be two teams. I don't know what's
yeah,
going
looks
on.
like it. There's three teams over here.
Yeah.
Team 8 forced to retreat, but middle team is Team 4. We'll see if that actually is a factor here or if the other team's just going to be content to stay down there and stream. Yeah, Team 8 bringing down two members, and now Nikki forced to scrap with the other team down there. Probably going to get brought down for a wipe for Team 8. The stasis not enough. We'll see if Magnus can finish off this kill. Yes, the E is enough damage, and now they're going to turn to res. Got more fighting happen here. Three more teams. I don't believe they're going to go for this engage, as it's pretty scary when you know there's two other teams around. That's, spells disaster. It's hard to retreat when there's 6 people chasing you rather than 3.
Team 1, our heroes team, also getting Wickeline at some point during this game, during that fight. We'll see if Wishu goes in here, not able to get that knockup, but still looking to take this fight here. As Nine Cash going down to about 4/5 HP, not really worrying too much, especially with having that Lenny behind them, but still noticeable to make sure that those cooldowns didn't need to be used. Fuichu now looking to see if they can go in onto Team 3 right now. Tao Sabao and Gang just walking away. Also with that Enchanter in the Charlotte. I'm not going to be too worried about any of this poke damage that gets dropped down, but they know that Fuichu and the rest of Team 1 do have this Wickeline here and don't really want to take a bad fight if they don't have to.
Yep, they see there's some teams around the kiosk of Chapel. Fuichu, the Wickeline team, going in. They have a lot of damage, but it might not be enough to bring down Hisui, as Nine Cash has been a menace all game, living so long in these fights with the enchanters in the background. Now they're going in as damage really not going through, as Lenny is keeping their team alive with those Qs. However, Nine Cash dodging their own Lenny Q and getting knocked up by Fuichu, having to hit the stasis, Lenny knocking them away, but they're just going to gather around. The ultimate coming down, dealing a whole lot of damage. Nine Cash going into the backline now, but going to get brought down. Now we have a 2v3 going in, as Fuichu is going to turn their sights towards the Lenny, and now they're going to finish off with the Dema for the final kill, wiping team number 2 and putting an end to their terror in this game.
You see the rest of the teams fighting over here in Hospital right now. Radink down to 1 HP. Radink going down. Failnaught and Striker bailing out of this fight, as we see all of these teams are down to just 2 members, except for Team 5, who managed to get the best of it and really just pick up all of these bodies here, making sure they get these creds. We'll see if they convert it into any good buys. But definitely have the advantage here, especially since they own both Lumi and this the credit kiosk right now.
Right, they have full control over kind of the best area of the map right now. However, it is the middle of the map, so if they get converged on by 2 other teams, it could spell disaster for team number 5 here. They have good zoning with the Hedgen and the full engage by Defins and a big tanky body if they need to put it in the middle for Melt. But the full engage going on Fuichu, dealing a ton of damage to Magnus early with that cat form Q, and now they're forced to bike down into a hospital. They're probably going to try to TP out of there as they get completely zoned off by team number 1, who is so strong right now. And now Chiss, the last member of his team, I believe. Oh, no, not. He's just there. Oh, no, he is the last member of team 4, and he's getting forced into red.
Yeah, he's been in red
for Lumi.
Been in red for a little while now. I want to check and actually see what his timer's at. It's got to be low. 10 seconds left on this timer. A little bit higher than I expected for how stuck he was in every zone. But now he's stuck in the middle of 2 teams as we watch Not My Fault looking to see if they can get this kill here. Does drop it down, but now they've used all the cooldowns onto Chiss here, and now team 1 can just kind of walk in here for free. And not looking to see where they can pump damage. Fuichu looking to see if they can do anything. Fuichu unfortunately using the empowered auto attack on the camera there, but is still going to be able to go to the back line. Not My Fault going down to 100 HP, goes down to the Fuichu auto attack as Melt is this last character here using on this Magnus, using those Swift Strides to get as far away as possible, but really unfortunate they burned all those cooldowns onto the single player just to get jumped on.
Yeah, Magnus forced to make the decision. Does he walk into Pond and die to Team 3 or walk into Chapel and die to Team 1? There really isn't much of a third option, as I believe Lumi is going away very soon, and he is nowhere to be seen. So now in hospital, summoning something. Maybe, actually, they might try to escape here, as that might be the best option. Yeah, they are going to go to the submarine, try to escape here. And now we just got Team 3 and Team 1, as they're going to take some 10 plus RP, which is, you know, not what they wanted. They wanted to win the lobby, but still content with it. And Shmuven is Shoichi.
All right, looking back over here, we'll see what these zones look like. Team 1 already getting this priority here very, very early, actually. These timers, only 4 seconds going to be left on that timer for Huichu, plus I believe 20 from being the last zone. But still very interesting at how willing they are to use this timer here to set up. Huichu definitely stuck in this bush over here. We'll see if Anon and Hoyen are able to bait over there. Team 3 has to know at this point that they have full control of this zone. Unfortunately, Pond a much worse zone than Chapel for getting to this middle cemetery zone. As now Striker's taking a lot of this poke damage here as Talsa Bao trying to find an angle to get onto this backline. Fuichu is really just going to one-shot them for just barely misstepping. The Charlotte ulti going down, but is it going to be enough? No, it's not. As now Striker's going to be going across his backline as Anot's looking to 1v2. Pop in the Jenny passive, looking at as they chase. Fail not trying to keep everyone alive, but it's not so not enough, going down instantly. And now Talzabout looking for the reset here as Striker is stuck in the 1v2 to make sure that Anot doesn't get res, but now Fuichu is just going to pump into this. Talzabout looking for the to grab Fail not back up, but not going to have the angle as Hoyen is just looking to pressure them here. Talzabout a little stuck. So much damage coming out by this full damage EREM, and that's going to be a very clean win coming in from Team 1. The start of the game a little bit rough, but as soon as we hit that mid game, they hit their stride, and they were able to take the dub.
Yeah, that was a very fun fight to watch, but Fuichu going in early onto the Jenny and bringing her health bar really low, and Charlotte not able to heal it back up. Was healing her enough to keep her alive to pump out damage for as long as she could, but it did not prove to be enough as the body of Estelle is just too tanky. And with the CC from Estelle and the movement of Irem, it's very hard to play around as you kind of just feel like you have no option. You get knocked up once, you're going to get knocked up again by the cat form Irem, and taking just half your health bar for free for every RMQ in cat form that's up. So very well played for Team 1.
Really a masterclass by Fuichu this game, showing us just what ERM played at such a high level is able to bring to each of these teams, and really helped bring Team 1 into that first place with the 15 team kills, 23 points, I believe, in a scrim lobby. Really an oddly low kill game, not so much oddly because we did see those first 2 teams really go down super early, but still a nice strong game for them.
Yeah, very nicely done. 15 team kills would be 23 points, which is the least of what we've seen today, but you know, still no slouch in terms of team kills. This is a lower kill game than the ones we've seen in the past. but no slouch in terms of action, as we see a lot of third parties, a lot of 3 teams in a single zone trying to fight over position, which was pretty cool for that game because it happened a couple times over and over again.
Definitely a low kill game. I don't know if I'd say it was a low action game though. It definitely felt like we were
Mm-hmm.
constantly going during that. Especially compared to like our first game of the day where it was quite slow for moments of it.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
really showing every team here kind of play at their max range and make sure that they can get any sort of like minor advantage they can find.
Exactly. As we have another code here from Onder, which I would love to go through instead of the millions that Destello posted.
Shout out to Destello though.
Shout out, he keeps the stream running, which is very nice.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, is it an old game version? Oh no.
No!
Oh no.
No!
Old version.
I'm gonna maybe snipe one from Dak.
Yeah, go nuts.
Let's see. Here, that one looks funny. With Barcode Jackie
Barcode Jackie.
also on the same team. Let's see here. There you go.
Thank you.
Wait,
That's the same code.
and it didn't work?
Nope.
Oh, that was from 6 hours ago.
What? Am I on the wrong version? Was there a micro patch?
Was there just a micro patch that happened just now, which means all of the codes are impossible to use?
Patch notes ER. No shot there was a patch.
That would suck. If we can't do
16
anything.
hours ago, hotfix.
That shouldn't have done anything.
Rolling out at 3 a.m. So it would have been 2 hours after the stream. How long ago was the stream?
I don't know.
Monka.
But
3
the game that
a.m.
Oliver played was more
UTC.
recent.
11 p.m. EST or I'm confused.
Huh.
Monka S.
Monka S. Well, maybe I'll try a different.
Give us a code with a 4-6 at the start.
Well, Onder doesn't have any. So,
Ooh.
wait, maybe that's why?
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Was it a hotfix moment?
No, his deck wasn't up to date, so it's actually like days ago.
Oh. So definitely a hotfix moment.
Definitely hotfix moments, unfortunately.
All right.
Really
Well, we know the
amazing
free
last
cheat code
game.
works. Do you want to do J-Tang or Emma?
I would actually ignore both of those and go with the Chibi Arc one.
There's a Chibi Arc one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That one, we'll see if it works. Because that one is an older game.
Oh no, so maybe not.
That one's 457, and if we know 459 doesn't work.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it
There's
works.
no shot.
Toss it in. Yeah, previous version.
Yeah, surely no shot. Okay.
Do we use the mysterious isekai code?
Those can be scary. Those could be Korean.
Yeah, that could be fun.
All right, I'm down.
All right, we're going into this mysterious. I'm gonna put down isekai, but it's gonna be mysterious. It's like opening a mystery box.
Yeah, true. Let's see.
All right, is this the game you guys played earlier?
It could be.
This unironically might be the game you guys played
No.
earlier.
Oh, it is.
That's so funny.
This is the exact same game that we already casted, Harry.
All right, I'm dropping the J10 code.
Yep. Got griefed by Barreled.
It's almost like he's not actively watching.
Where did they even post this? I didn't even see it.
Oh, it was on YouTube chat.
Oh.
All right, I'll try this one. Okay, it worked. So we know the cutoff is 4594.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one works. But 4592 is not works.
Understood.
Going to this ranked match here on Lumia Island, featuring our hero of the game, J-Tang. Definitely some interesting comps coming out here so far. Don't really know what to think about most of them. The two humans already beefing with each other. Probably just both use E. Shout out to Kaiser. Popping up again.
Shouts out. Every game Kaiser's there. Kaiser puts a lot of ranked.
Kaiser is certified grinder. Doing really showing us why he just hit Mithril last night.
Yeah, true.
All these teams making sure to get their items as quickly as possible so they can start getting these points. Even mere seconds in these early games are going to do so much, because one item puts you so far ahead of somebody with even a blue item just in this early game situation. So we do see two players over here. I thought they were the same team. They're actually not. Who's in combat? Nobody.
Nobody's in combat.
Sang Wu beefing with Zelius.
Here. Yeah. Here in Cemetery, there's a lot of people ending their builds here, so we're probably going to see some crazy action here, some third parties.
I think it's 10 players here right now. 8 players.
Yeah, 10. So many.
So we see Kulu. Oh, Kulu looking to go into Feng Xiao right now. Might get this +1 into Feng Xiao. Blade of Truth coming out with the stasis. Not going to be doing enough. Feng Xiao going down. Oh, Feng Xiao getting the dodge here. Still going down, but now we'll see Reiki. A little bit stuck over here. Not going to do anything. Feng Xiao just going to chill. Kelu finding Zelius' body, I believe. As Avanza was able to pick up Lolna Wolfie on the other side of the map here in stream. Fight still going on. Reiki getting caught by Yo That. Shoichi, very strong character. Oh my god, so much damage onto that body. J-Tang, our hero, getting a kill onto Zelius. Already a very bloody game here, as we see Monica down to 1 HP. And Kelu just existing near Yodat, as Yodat trying to drop as much damage as he can, farm that weapon mastery. Skippy, SKPY, NRGRK. Not doing anything. We see a full team fight going on by Chinese Aya. We'll see if they can pump here into Kaiser. Kaiser looking to get this +1 onto the Carla and trade their life for it. Make sure that their team doesn't wipe. Rito Employee and Gang getting a +2 there. +1 over to Kaiser's team. As Addiction's getting caught right now by Kelu and Wraith Kira. Wraith Kira looking to see if they can go in here. Probably already used the ulti. Not going to be able to chase here. Kelu completely ignoring the slow and micro stun with that dash there. Addiction still being able to get out here with those acceleration gates, though. Now dropping the ulti here for the slow. Gonna grab another acceleration gate, and at this point you gotta assume that this haste is out. Ooh, but Raider, though, getting the angle here, gets the White Lily, not knocking back Kelu. Addiction now definitely going to have to take red here, actually breaking their ankles, not even taking red. Wraithkira does smell what's going on, but does not completely understand what the Rock is cooking. As we go back into this fight over here, Sang Wu, last player alive on this team. Sniper skill coming out, not going to be nearly enough to kill this human, though. Sang Wu getting out.
Getting out. Team 8's close to Sang Wu for the wipe, but I believe they're going to be able to survive for at least another 8 seconds for the Luke to revive. We kind of reached a little bit of a low state. People are positioning themselves towards some rare material, some Tree of Life or some meteorites, saying who on their team has the priority buy. Usually it's a weapon, as we see over there. Reiki getting brought down by the entirety of team number 4, and Addiction getting brought down by team 3. So they're going to be happy with a couple of extra +1, +2 RP for them early in this game. It's been kind of like spread out kills right now. Everyone's getting a couple around the map, a couple griefs in this early game. We got the two teams here positioning for Temple Tree. We'll see if this Korean Razi accidentally checks Ivansa and this Korean 11 Yodats on the Shoichi dashing and trying to find addiction on the backline. The ult's getting brought down onto Avanza. Avanza rolling away from the rest of the combo from the Darko. And Avanza flashing away, playing it really well. And now we got a 2v3. Skype getting brought down, and now Yodat is forced to retreat for teammates to stay inside this game. And they're going to probably just put that Tree of Life onto the Esol weapon, I imagine. Tree of Life already gone, but still fighting happening here as Kaiser and Zealous fighting Wraith Hero. Wraith Hero missing the ultimate, trying to dive into Zealous, and now with backup from Kulu, I believe Kaiser's probably going to be brought down here. Zealous is going to be forced to retreat, and their Kathy kind of dancing up at the top there. More fighting happening here. Riot Employee having to retreat from our hero J-Tang, using the barrier. J-Tang still chasing. If they can find a hook on a Riot Employee, then they will die, but just able to flash away. We'll see if this flank actually comes down from the Carla. They're going to try to ambush J-Tang. J-Tang, as a Cicella character, not known to be able to fight under those kind of scenarios, but able to just kind of walk away. And now they're still walking forward. Health is low, missing the hook onto the Carla, but getting the kill with the Q, and now using W to escape it for a little bit longer, showing why J-Tang is so high elo right now. But with backup from a Knots, they're going to probably find another kill. Dashing in as a Knots, missing the pullback, but getting the slow from the passive auto attack, and now Aya has nowhere to run.
A lot of fights happening across the entire map there. Everybody really getting a bunch of +1s. Fortunately, nobody wiping this early, which means we will be seeing a lot of team fights as we continue the game here. Not going into 6 teams really early means that more RP.
That's right, more RP. Team 2 down to their last member, forced to kind of play it slow for a little bit to retreat, which is unfortunate because we got Alpha spawning in 30 seconds, so now's the time to fight over some position of that. Teams are probably getting their 4th core buys down pretty soon, which is our favorite time of the game when we see a bunch of them popping up, but fighting is still happening, so maybe it's going to wait for a little bit. Wraith Hero getting hit by Ivance's Q, and using the ultimate, but not able to recast it because of the snare, and we got a third party coming in here. Team 8 on the back line. Now it's complete madness. Team 1 retreating in the back line. Team 4 wants nothing to do with Team 8, and Team 8 kind of just breaks up the fight. But flashing forward, hitting the ultimate on the Kulu. Kulu dashing back to the safety of their team, and now Team 1 having to run out of red, running straight towards Team 8, but they have their cooldowns back up. Ivanza laying down so much damage into Skype. The W from the Esol going to finish off, and now we got Shoichi going to the backline, finding a kill. And now Team 4 sees the pings, and they're going to try to run forward for their third party of their own, hitting the taunt so Addiction can get out. I believe Addiction's going to just retreat into red and teleport away for Temple. And Team 4 is going to win the Mithril.
Definitely a big fight there. We'll see if another fight's going on here. No, just 2 people hanging out, having a good time. We see Zelius actually kind of looking for an angle here. We'll see if I can get the +1 on the redo and play, especially if they see that they're low here. Notice going to TP out. Actually, Zelius barely surviving there, not getting canceled. This Team 2 is not actually in fight. Zelius still in combat. TP their teammate. Is that Esol alone? Esol respawning. Seeing that there's nobody here in stream, but also Skype seeing nobody here in stream. Both of them going to TP in. We'll see if they can get into a fight here. Vancia going down to 1 HP from just the bears themselves is going to have to be forced to give that over to Team 8 as teammates slowly respawning back. Kaiser now going in here, gets the hook onto both of them, but Kaiser's also alone. Zelius seeing if they can get this poke. None of it's really going to stick. Kaiser's going to die here, or maybe not. But actually manages to dodge there as we see the flash dash forward coming in by Korean Razi here. Kaiser's going to fall. Really, really unfortunate timing to be in that zone.
Yeah. And I have some word from Onder in chat that we've been saying Skype because that's what I believed it to be. However, maybe it is Scoop.
Is it Scoop? I'm going to fully just start spelling it out. Like, yeah, I'm down to fully spell it out every single time because I think that's funny.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that's who Onder was talking about, but I'm going to go ahead and just go with that.
He told me it's pronounced Scoopy. Yeah, I'm down to run Scoopy.
Down to run Scoopy. That's fun. I like that. Team 8, Team 7, I think, or something's going around.
Vaughn's just dead. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's all we need to know. Team 1 losing a member. Double drop here in stream. Team 8 has full priority over it, but Team 4 close behind. We'll see if they can contest this while they're grabbing it. You've been looking to poke. Sang Sang Wu actually looking to poke out here. Feng Zhao
Going in onto Sang Sang Wu. Looks like they'll be trying to do this. We'll see if they can get them
Nice.
low enough to get the execute here, but no, now Fang Zhao's really, really low. Does not get the reset with the ulti there, but still does get the kill. Sang Sang Wu trying to get away here, down to 400 HP. Not going to go down quite yet. Jenny also getting away here. A little bit of a 1v1, trying to figure out who the better human is. Sang Sang Wu is the better one today, as now Fang Zhao is looking to go onto Sang Sang Wu, doesn't have the ult anymore. In Naipathy backing up their teammate. Fang Zhao going down to 200 HP, hoping that that food healing is going to do enough, as Sang Sang Wu really showing us why he's a better player. Fang Zhao, the last player in this team, Sang Sang Wu almost doing the entire team by himself.
He's the last member, though. He's going to be forced to res. But with all those bodies that he got, he's going to have some credits saved up to be able to res them wherever he wants.
Sang Sang Wu getting the
well
res. Kaiser chasing down Monica over here, though. Got away with those Swift Strides and the Jenny passive, trying to poke it down those, scare Kaiser away. Kaiser, not the last player on his team, but definitely the last player in this zone on his team. So you see Team 3 kind of walking down. I don't believe they saw any pings, so they won't walk over here, as Monica's really committed to this Kaiser chase. Definitely thinks Kaiser's solo at this point. We'll see if Kaiser can bait him into his team as Rito employee. Not the one they were looking for, but definitely jump scaring me because they're literally not showing up on the minimap. Now Team 5 getting caught over here, loathing. Sang Sang Wu already dead, not able to clutch up in another fight. It looks like they're trying to clean Anot here. Loathing accepted that he's dead, doesn't get the kill. And now Monica, once again, the last player on this team. As you see, another team fight not happening. I just saw, no, there is a team fight happening. The game lied to me, where Addiction's kind of dropped this poke here. Is Reiki down to 1/4 HP, getting this rest to go. Fang Zhao was able to fully reset this team. It looks like they won't be chasing, but they will get the prio onto this Omega here. And Lumi. It's always Lumi. You see a fight going on. If they let me click on the right one, as Zelius is getting into combat here with Pepsi Cruz. Pepsi Cruz going down to not that much HP. He's still full HP, but a nice little poke down there. Make sure that they are able to get this zone control. And Woodbine is currently getting vacuumed IRL. Really, really unfortunate for him. Take a little quick look at the map here as we see these teams kind of looking like they're positioning to fight each other. Team 7 getting poked out here. Kathy, a fairly mobile character, though, not going to have to worry about anything. Though Yo that is looking for the angle here, going to use this White Lily. Mayhaps able to get onto them. No, Kathy's still able to get away here. Doesn't quite have the Swift Strides yet in her build, but still using a lot of movement. So we see Team 5 and Team 4 is fighting over here. Raider looking to go into Monica. Monica no passive anymore. That's going to be a terminate onto Team 5, as Team 4 does manage to survive this. Actually, nobody going down. Very impressive, using the protocol violation to make sure that they're still at full HP. No buys, but they got to get out of the zone. They got 30 seconds. I don't believe they know that Team 8 is here. Team 8 now pinging. They definitely know. We'll see if Korean Razi is able to get onto this backline here. This is a very bulky team that they have to worry about. Yo, that definitely not the team he wants to be seeing. 2 bruisers and a tank. Not going to be the best target selection for Shiochi.
Yeah. We see they're on a collision course here, but retreating is Team 8. They're going to use the VLS to try to get out of here. Temple is closing down really soon right here, and Notch trying to cancel that, just content with going into Alley. We see 2 teams here in the Chapel Forest area. They're going to see each other's pings. We still have 7 teams in this lobby, so it's going to be a little chaotic. We see 2 teams moving into Uptown. There is a purple box there and a gold cube, so they're probably going to be fighting over those objectives right now. Yeah, fight pops off. We got Reki dashing and dealing a whole lot of damage to a Knot on the backline, dropping the ult, but it's going to miss. Pepsi Cruz in the middle of every member of team number 2. And getting the reset is Fang Zhao. J-Tang dropping down the ultimate. Will it finish off Reki? Getting the shield, however, from the passive is going to keep him alive. J-Tang and Knot still looking to go forward, as they know they have the advantage with the low health backliners there, but they're just going to have to retreat, and they have to res their Garnets.
Definitely a little unfortunate there, coming for Team 3, getting so close to all those kills. Looks like they'll still be able to get the res here. Team 1 debating going to this kiosk, but not fully committing to it, and instead looking to see if they can get position for this wick. And does look like they'll be trying to fight over it. against Team 8 and Team 2 right now, using that 11 dash to get away. And Team 8 kind of has full control here. We'll see if they hold it. It is 30 seconds, which is a long time until that objective spawns. Team fight starting to pick up here. They'll see Avanzio dropping on the operational mine, but immediately getting scanned out by these cameras. Reiki looking to see where he can get poke, but dashes directly into that big damage from the Haze Rockets. It looks like Team 1 is going to be bailing out here. We'll see if Team 4, Team 2 wants to fight them still. Feng Zhao taking a little bit of poke, trying to find the perfect angle here to see if they can get onto this dash here, or get onto this backline here and able to set up for her ult. Flank is coming in. Reiki now ulting 2 backline. They're down to half HP. Feng Zhao dashing in with a rapier skill, but immediately gets rooted. Still gets the reset though. It's definitely enough. And now this 11 has to get out, and Haze is already dipped. It's not going to be a wipe, but very beautiful timing coming in by Feng Zhao there. Looking like they were going to get exploded, but they knew exactly just how much of their health bar they could use. So we see Team 3 and Team 8 over here going into another fight. J-Tang looking to see if they can throw in this Wilson and get the pullback here. Not quite close enough. Pulls himself over the wall actually to try and catch up to this Rozzy here. Rozzy now getting away as Scoopy is just going to sacrifice themselves to make sure their team stays up. Still 50 seconds to get this revive here, so not too bad, but J-Tag's already smelling it and what's happening and trying to see if they can get it. Not going to be able to get the grab there with Wilson, and they are going to get the respawn there, but definitely not what Team 8 was looking for.
Right, as now we see all of these teams kind of split up. We still have 7 teams left, so the action is not over. We're going to see a lot of third parties, a lot of fun situations happening here. Team A getting collapsed on by team number 2. Feng Zhao sees them with that ward from the bush. Scoopy, maybe he wants to try to turn around, but they don't believe they have the damage to try to combat the high damage of the Human and Rozzy. Rozzy a little bit decent, so if they wanted to turn around now would have been their option, but rare material on the Wolfshanko diving in. Yolet's is half health already, and going in onto Reiki. Reiki getting brought down by the Rozzy auto attack and ultimate. Now Feng Zhao getting turned on by the by Scoopy.
Oh,
getting the reset.
no reset.
Nope, not quite. Scoopy living at 1 HP. Now we got a Rozzy 1v1, but the Korean Rozzy a little bit lower health. You know that, in Feng Zhao fighting up top there, but Rozzy looking like they want to take this 2v1 right now. But I think if Darko hits a knockup, it's probably over. Probably enough burst, but not going for it as he knows Rozzy has the E, can just kind of ignore the knockup, but gonna get it anyways with a little bit of a surprise, and they're gonna turn around. And Rozzy, wow, getting head boomed. And I don't believe this Rozzy is looking too good either, as they're walking straight into a bunch of other teams in forests.
Very, very unfortunate there for whoever that dived there. Feng Zhao getting the ulti back. Once again, not able to get the execute here. We'll see Anot able to position perfectly to get that kill, and now Reiki's now stuck here in the middle of 3 people. Very, very low targets, but on cooldown. Execute coming out by the Garnet, as Rozzy actually was able to get it out, get out of that situation. I believe somebody else went down there. Wasn't too sure who they were. Team 6 able to buy. But beautiful gameplay coming in, playing a good border guard there by Team 3.
Yeah, we saw the Rozzy 1v1 kind of happening in the corner of the screen during that whole situation, and the Korean Rozzy came out on top, and they were able to find their whole team, get back together with Scoopy, so they're looking a little bit better now.
Kaiser?
For Team 8.
Zilius over here getting the res on the Kaiser. Kaiser being a little bit AFK, but also getting the res on the Team A. We'll see if this actually matters here. Looks like it doesn't. Read employee not going to go in here for the kill. Definitely seeing J-Tang below them. As we see the VLS dropping, we'll see they'll go. They were a little bit deep in red, so I do completely understand. As we see Team 4 and Team 8 here getting into a little bit of scuffle. Wraith Kira looking to see if they can get onto the backline, but Yodak kind of just walking into them. I believe was in Dagger still, but not able to do any damage into this super bulky team of Team 4. Wraith Kira, though, over diving there, going down, and now Wraith Kira's team is going to be the one that's stuck in the center here. As we see Korean Rozzy dipping here, using their mobility to get out. Loon Wolfie going to be taking Scoopy out right now, though. A little bit of a scuff fight. We'll see if Yodat is able to come back up. No, Korean Rozzy's just going to look to try and make sure that they don't wipe here. A little bit of an awkward fight. Lumi definitely being the only way to revive right now, as we see Team 1 and Team 3 positioning against each other. Our hero J-Tang looking to see if they can get this zone. Isol dropping down the mine here. Going to be a route onto Pepsi Cruz, but they're able to get away far enough that it doesn't actually matter. We'll see if Addiction can do the poke here, as we see Radar and Kulu going to the back line, but not quite able to do much. Radar here going real low. It's playing this bulky Dema, but is not going to be able to survive for long enough. Nobody else really getting into a fight. We'll see Korean Razi kind of just hanging out in the corner there, playing for placement at this point, not able to get these revives, and definitely not now that Lumi is gone, as you see Kulu stuck in the middle of two teams right now. We'll see who is able to get it. Never mind, Kulu might actually just go hang out with Korean Razi, sees yet another team. Kulu just stuck in the middle of everyone. Gonna have to accept that this is the 6th place, as Korean Razi actually walking over to the other zone right now. Team 1 and Team 6 trying to get into a fight here, doesn't know that Korean Razi's above them, and we'll see if Korean Razi looks to try and get a +1. Actually gonna just rootkit out here. Definitely not worry about wiping at all, getting their free +10 from the situation. And now each zone actually has 2 teams in it, and we don't really need to worry about any 3-piece. Of course, the players don't know that as Avancia goes down to half HP and does need to start worrying about getting completely dove on, especially by this Dema. If Dema gets a good twin lash into the back line, it's basically completely over for Team 1. Team 1 looking to poke their way back in, as Korean Razi actually decided not to escape, looking to see if they can get their +1 here, and actually might wipe for it. Gets the +1 into Dorito employee, but does not get the +10 from escaping, as now we see the entire team of Team 6 is going to be kind of salty, as they definitely got grief there by Korean Razi. And just gives the free zone win over to Team 1.
Yeah, and now we got the high kill team of team number 3 with J-Tang and Carla on it, versus Team 1, who has a little bit more of a front-to-back comp, with a dive potential of 11 going on to J-Tang. But with J-Tang with the W from Cicella is going to be able to like kind of ignore any engage that really goes down, so I'm not sure they're really worried about it at all. Not on the Carla. Has high movement with the E from Carla, so dive isn't really going to do much to him either.
Team 1 definitely
going to be sticking in. Oh, going in.
Team 1
the 11.
Yep. Team 1 definitely had the chance to get control of the zone, but it looks like they desynced a little bit to make sure that they could get a buy onto this 11 here. But now we're definitely seeing the consequences of their actions, having to reset and having to take timer to make sure they're getting the fair fight here. But now these double guillotines are being set up by all of Team 3 here. We'll see if they can convert onto it. But as we see now, this 11 looking to find a way in. This Garnet, though, so tanky. Addiction barely messing up the combo there, not getting as much damage as they're looking for. Now J-Tang's just looking to do so much poke. We've all seen how much damage this Sisla can do before, and Sisla is a couple seconds away from another ult. The Garnet ult executing. It's a 2v3. We might not even need to see anything else come out. J-Tang just playing the positioning of this perfectly, and 9 seconds, 8, 7, 5 seconds left on this 11. You got to imagine that it's going to be an easy conversion over for Team 3.
Yeah, Team 3 controlling the lobby, even through all the chaos of like 6 teams, 7 teams alive, and the zones closing in. They were able to stay on top for that whole time. Never really wiping or like losing too many members. There's like one moment where J-Tang had to res, but that's about it. And just staying in the corner, picking off a bunch of teams, getting 21 in the end. Very well played for them in the late game.
Very well played by Team 3, coming in with a 29-point game there. Definitely going to put them in a strong position if this were a scrim lobby, a strong lead, and they're definitely happy about how that game went. Even in these solo queue environments, that's just so much RP that you're just kind of fiending for at these higher ranks.
Right. And I am down to cast another one.
You got one more in the tank?
But only if somebody in chat has a code for us.
Oh my god, codes? Codes in chat? Codes, dear
Only
God,
if
please give them
somebody
to us.
really
Dear God,
cool
please.
has a code for us. We'll see.
Go ask the vacuum for a code.
Minutes. Yeah, well, as the vacuum. Vacuum's gone already. Vacuum's back inside, so I think we're okay.
Oh, that's tough.
It won't hurt us anymore.
Any codes? Any
Hmm.
code gamers?
Any codes? Any code? Please,
Oh.
God. Please, God, give us
Dear
codes.
God, give us
Please.
codes.
Dear
We're
God.
begging you.
Codes. I
Please,
need
God,
them.
please.
Doesn't
I'm
really
gonna
look
take
like
this
it.
time to stretch, though. Ooh, that was a good
Oh, yeah.
stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Any other changes you're looking forward to for next season? All I
Forward
really see
to?
is the skins and
I
stuff.
was definitely talking about it earlier. I don't particularly care too much about the skins that were
Yeah.
like they're cool. I'm not the target audience. I don't dislike them. I don't like, but I also don't. They're all right. They're good skins, and I think that the
Mhm.
target audience is really going to enjoy them. Um, but honestly, I'm more interested in all the like quality of life changes that they're adding to the game, especially with what I've been calling item scrapping, but essentially the ability to go to Lumi and just convert any sort of item that you have once you don't need it anymore into rare materials that you already used, or I believe sometimes you downgrade them if it's like a blood to a
Mm.
VF core or VF core to a force core.
Oh,
And the other
interesting.
one is very interested in if it'll make a difference that people are just allowed to select blood items from the mythic chest drops now. Um,
Oh, okay.
because that'll be very interesting to see. Those I know that those are two very those two things that I think are very important to kind of give to the new players in this game because
Mhm.
items are very confusing in this game, and especially like I've seen a lot of people accidentally craft the wrong item. I've seen a lot of people not know what to do when they're at full items and start getting extra materials, and now having the option to be like, hey, go do this, or even when there's so many builds nowadays that have like those red transitional items that people just don't usually, or new players kind of struggle
Mhm.
to figure out to do with. Now they can just straight pick it whenever they pick up a box. It'll be very good for them, but also the effects of that on to sort of the competitive and high elo scene, just to allow them to get those sort of transitional
Right.
items so much more consistently and see what they're able to do with those systems.
Yeah, I imagine we're gonna see a lot more red shoes because that's kind of the item that you can flex around the most. It could be on a tank damage dealer, AD, AP, doesn't really matter. Um, and with that, healing characters like Garnet,
Yep.
Jukai, all these things are gonna like kind of fall off a little bit. Because the 60% heal cut in combat's going to make them a little bit worse. So I can imagine those win rates will drop. We'll see a little bit more of a shielded front lines instead of healing front lines, which we've been used to for a while. I imagine Estelle win rate probably going to go up. And characters like Bruiser front lines like Dema and Hisui might go down because they're relying on healing a lot from things like False Oath in their build. Kenneth, unfortunately, my boy, probably also gonna fall a little bit because he heals a lot.
Moment of
And
silence.
one silence, but Vanya could go up. We'll see.
Vanya is so back. I think we
Yeah.
need to reduce her armor by another 4.
Yep.
Um,
I think 5 maybe this time.
I think the Vanya probably should just be only allowed to take true damage.
So real. So real.
And not build any defensive items. So that'll be good. How
Hmm.
about you? Anything interesting that you saw in the next kind of season that you're looking for?
Well, you know me, and I'm mostly interested in skins and reworks and design.
Ooh,
I see the Yuki rework that I'm looking through, and
yeah,
he can go over walls now. Oh my god, it's actually S plus tier for Yuki.
yes,
No longer gets the
GG's.
disarm, but that doesn't really matter because most of the time when you're hitting your enhanced dash, it won't be on a character that is going to auto attack you. And even if they do, the disarm wasn't that long, so it doesn't really matter that much. Really only help you against things like Jackie and Luke. But now we'll slow them, which will keep them in range for your ultimate or your Q auto attack reset for a little bit longer. So I think that's going to be very nice, especially for things like dual sword Yuki. Um, Passive is skill damage, no longer true damage, which will hurt them a little bit. But I think with them kind of paying attention to how the rework goes, I imagine if that's too big of an issue, they'll buff them in other ways, so it won't be too bad.
All right, it does look like Raisin's asking if we want a replay of a Norm with a cooked Estelle build, and now
Okay,
now I'm invested.
I'm invested. I would love that actually.
I would. I'm intrigued.
Hmm.
What are we defining as cooked? See, this could be anywhere from like, oh yeah, we're doing like full skill amp nuke, or it could be like crit Estelle. and I'm kind of hyped for both.
Oh, crit Estelle would be so funny.
Crit Estelle would be fire.
Yeah. With the auto attack reset, just blowing somebody up, that'd be cool.
Dash, hit him air, hit him into the air. Donk, donk, they die. That'd be crazy. Enchanter Estelle. That was the last one I expected, and I'm kind of hyped for it.
So is it Sentinel with Elf Dress? Because that would be fire.
That'd be kind of sick. Actually, that kind of makes sense too.
Right.
We'll see how it works, but like, because also you automatically get the Elf Dress upgrade as soon as you ult because it drops the shield on them too.
Exactly. Yeah.
So okay. I'm intrigued. We'll let him cook. Raisins are go. Raisins always coming in here with these crazy builds. Shout out to the like DPS Lennox a couple weeks ago. Yeah. That was crazy.
That was fire.
Maybe not. Monka
maybe not. All right. We'll find out. We'll keep a close eye on it as we're getting into your game. This is probably going to be the last game that we'll cast today, but
he's getting tired.
I'm getting tired.
Oh, I put the wrong. So we're getting into this game right now.
All right.
Casimir's Rat. Is this also an EU game? EU games go crazy, as we've learned.
Wait. All right, Estelle on team 2. Do they have Sentinel?
Oh wait.
Protocol violation.
Where do I see this?
Let's press tab.
Tab. You're right. I forgot that that's a function of the game.
Yep. Oh no, healing factor.
Healing factor. Oh, interesting. Well, Elf Dress works on yourself, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
I don't think it's Elf Dress anymore.
It's not Elf Dress anymore? Okay. Well, now I'm invested.
Sure.
Well, because you have to go... Invested. In order to go healing... Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared now. Now I'm like even more invested. You know what I mean? Yeah. Elf Dress doesn't work. Oh.
Yeah. It surely doesn't work anymore.
Where does this... okay, wait. But we do have the protocol violation. Okay. So we do still have healing interaction.
Standard. Yeah. That makes sense. And it looks like it's still kind of full tank build right now from the top left.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep that in the top left for now.
Yeah.
As we look around the map, getting our updates in real time as we see Ralser trying to go in on 1, 2, 3 lefty here, but unfortunately that's a full tank and there's no way Laura's ever getting through that this early into the game. As Mutar is going to be actually able to bail them out here. Does whiff the blue, but is going to drop the ult. And now they're going on to this back laner, getting the pull, but not going to be nearly enough damage here. I'm actually a little surprised that this Laura isn't doing a little bit more damage. I do feel like Laura has a decent early game, but that might just be me misremembering how this character works. As we do go to dive onto this backline here. Batboy Dark definitely stuck. Bat Dark dying. Getting the trade. Batboy? I think Batboy Dark is kind of fire.
Yeah, that is nice.
Bat Dark?
Bay Bat Dark. Bay Bart Dark?
Bay Bart Dark. We're okay. Maid fan over here. Farming. Playing this AR Aya. As we see our hero Hersher Raisin jump scare is going to be coming in here. We'll see if Maid fan is able to get the TP out here. The CC immune, unfortunately. Oh my god. Wait a second. Wow. So much damage. This Sua character and the Estelle backup damage doing so much. A fight going on over here, though, as we see Mutar going down one more time to Twig. More fights, though. Show me them. Yeah, bot lane. Beach. Casper 29 here. Actually not taking too much damage from that Daniel ulti. A little bit surprising here as we see... about 400 HP left onto this is a here. Go down here. Charlotte, the last player on this team, gonna make sure that the team doesn't wipe early here. That is another thing about next season that I'm a little interested in is gonna be the implications of not being able to wipe until day 3. Should have a pretty big change on the early game meta here as we see Hersher Raisin Getting run at by Alonso. Alonso getting that moving speed when running towards a marked target is going to do so much. And also getting that stun on that first auto attack. But now we actually see it converting into a 3v3 here. Techman a little bit caught on the side here, but playing a very mobile character in the Emma, as we see Twig and Casimir's Rat going on to Hersher Raisin, who's able to just ult out here as a third team shows up. Mutar going to melee range of the entire team of Hersher Raisin. Going to get poked out for that. But this Alonso decided to stop fighting them. As Twig going down to 300 HP here, and now Hersher, Raisin, and Gang are going to be able to do whatever they want. Twig going down, and now Techman going to go try and support his teammate here, who's now stuck in the middle. Techman going down to half HP, going to be able to probably get out here now that they're in the top, as Ralser looking to go into Casimir's Rat. And just going to be able to keep the bat skill actually might keep them alive, and I'm not quite sure who got the kill there. Now Crotchman is going to be able to get the kill onto Mutar, who I believe respawned as Ralser is going to try and get out of here. Eram on the other side of the map is still alive. This has been a two-man fight the entire time. So they don't have to worry too much about wiping, but definitely don't want to give over that kill as somebody got terminated. Team 7 going down on the opposite side of the map. Really? And Team Whoa. Okay, a lot happening right now. Down to 6 teams already. We will see if this converts into a sort of a slower game state, as we see Hersher Raisin definitely looking to see if they can get this tree here for themselves to not turn into Elf Dress, as we see Kavigo getting knocked back. A very beautiful knockback coming in by the Sua there to kind of insect into the team. Erem, he's walking away. Let's see Crotchman actually looking to go keep poking on Kavigo going down. Casper going down to 1 HP. Casper 29 being the amount of health he has left. Raigoto trying to make sure that his teammate can get out here, making sure they don't wipe, as Jinx is able to go in here. Oh, Casper now the last person left of the first fight. Kavigo is able to get this respawn here. We'll see if they go for these healing. Gonna drop these little orbs here, make sure that the slow goes through, but Hersher Raisin doesn't care at all. This is still character oddly mobile for only having the 1 dash ability. Get the knockup of the Kavigo as Casper here running away. We'll see if they try to make sure they don't wipe, but now they might be a little bit caught here. The sniper skill already coming out, but the ult from this Theodore is still up. As we get the knockback onto Casper 29, as we see the Felix is now respawned, taking his turn as being the last one left. Unfortunately, not getting the root onto Raigoto means that this team is going to survive, but definitely gave over like 5 or 6 kills over to this Hersher Raisin team, and they're not complaining.
Yeah, they're not complaining. I mean, we have 3 teams eliminated already on day 2, which in next season will not be a thing. So I imagine games will be a lot more bloody early game as teams are just running into each other. I'm not really caring about how the fight goes, just seeing if they can get a couple kills for RP. Or we'll see if that changes and you no longer get as much RP for kills early game or something like that to balance out the additional RP gain from the kills going down early. But for now, we've reached a little bit of a lull state. We see a couple teams dancing around. We got a team in Warehouse, team in Uptown that are pretty close. They can see each other's pings. But with the entire right side of the map being completely open, we got Factory as free as can be. But still a fight going down here as Hersher Raisin diving into Lucky Nobles. Hersher Raisin already kind of low health, but able to back away into his team, and Maid Fan getting brought down early. And now Jinx trying to flash in, getting the knock-up onto Lucky Nobles. Will the Estelle hit? No, not quite. Lucky Noble is able to flash out, but with the CC immune, can't really hit the knockback. Jinx dashing in. The sniper skill is back up, doing a whole lot of damage. Lucky Noble is at 1 HP. Hersher Raisin pretty close. If you can get that enhanced auto attack, it will spell death for Lucky Nobles, which he just doesn't want to take red, so he turns around and dies.
Definitely seeing the value of Hersher Raisin's Elf Dress coming out here, dropping the protocol violation, meaning that his entire team just gets that adaptability bonus. I believe all of them are skill amp, so it's all skill amp, but definitely getting that value there. Just a little bit of damage, but enough to make sure that these kills are going through.
Yeah, I mean, when we heard it was a cooked Estelle build, they were not lying.
What is going on here?
I don't know what's going on. Baybart Dark trying to solo the Mutant Lab, but taking a whole lot of damage from the Mutant Wolves, having to rest up before trying to challenge the Mutant Bears.
I don't care what's going on. I need to know how this finishes.
Now they have a tank, so it'll be a little bit easier for him. Lefty can tank these bears while Baybart Dark can deal the damage. But with Sniper Aya, it's not super consistent damage, as we see Sire Wan getting brought down by team number 4 there.
Crossrun and Jinx, though, looks like they're going to be positioning onto Lucky Noblesse right now. Ignite finding this backline dive, though. The Estelle ult coming through this first part. Looks like they're Jinx actually managing to stay alive. Very well played. Healing coming through by both the Estelle and the Theodore right now. It's going to be doing so much. As now we see Maidfan down to like very low HP as this game keeps letting me zoom out even further. Jinx going into the backline now, blinded. Maidfan going down to 1 HP. Not quite falling. Does finally go down, and now Lucky Noblesse, going to be the last player on this team, is playing Human, who's a very mobile character, but Sniper Skill is going to try and make sure that he can't get out. We'll see if Hersh or Raisin's able to get here. The Axe skill to get closer. The micro dash. And then we'll see if the big dash is able to come through. It does barely not get here, but the micro dash is back up as now Lucky Noblesse is under 100 HP. And the micro dash takes down Lucky Noblesse. Fortunately, their teammate was able to get back up, so they don't wipe here, but that's another -1 for Lucky Noblesse's team. Very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, now that it's day 3, that chase took so long that Human actually has to be rezzed, I believe, with credits instead of just time. And now they're turning onto Dumb Waifu. They let Brown Rat just take Lumi. Brown Rat is completely ignoring his team that he now has to res and going in 1v2. Not really sure of the decision making here, but going to get brought down probably by the entire team of team number 2. And he's going to have to be rezzed by the Abigail, who we have no idea where she is. She is in red zone down there in Beach.
Very
hospital area, resin
very
team.
Questionable play coming in from there. Definitely got the Lumi W. Had to use the Lumi creds on reviving. Less W.
Less W. Yeah.
So definitely interesting there. Dumb Waifu unfortunately getting caught, but at that point you just have to assume that they're dead and lost the time. So we'll see if they're able to come back into this game, but unfortunately not able to use those creds that they use tempo for.
Right. And luckily no more teams have been wiped, but we've still been seeing a whole lot of action around this map as teams are just seeing pings and going towards each other.
New build update just dropped.
New build update just dropped. We got Commander headset. That actually is fire. The Commander headset, leaving the mark on them so that
because the entire kit movement impairs.
Yep.
Wait,
yeah, so
this is genius.
That's pretty good. Cooldown 5 seconds. You're going to pretty much be constantly hitting that for your backline Theodore to do a lot of damage. So that'll be pretty cool. It's actually my favorite item on Shukai. So it's
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a very strong item. I'm surprised I don't see it more. So we do see a fight happening in Alley right now as Casper taking a fight right now, stuck in melee range of this Elena though. We'll see if he's able to get out here using the extra movement speed from his passive, but it's barely getting him out. The slowing Ignite's actually out of mana right now, not chugging any SP drinks, and might be stuck in no man's land. Maidfan though on this air, Aya walking up, looking to pump onto this Enchanter as Casper walks back into melee range of Ignite. I'm not quite sure what his decision here is, and goes down. Bye-bye, as Lucky Noblesse is able to pull themselves back up from the brink of death.
Yeah,
Vigo
Charlotte has enough credits to res, so, you know, it's not too bad. I'm not even sure if they're going to, because if they res right now, Team 6 surely has it scouted out, and will try to go in and find some kills right now. But going to do it anyways. There's a purple box over there, so they might try to refight. Not sure how well it will go, because that fight looked really, really bad for them last time. Our Goats, Team 2, have a lot of control over the center of the map here. We got a team VLSing right above them, Team 4. We'll see if they land too close. And they're actually going to walk forward, so this fight's going to go off. For sure, Rising.
Ooh, 3-man root.
In the full combo on the backline. Brown Rat's so low already. The Abigail ult going down, but they're going to be brought to death pretty soon afterwards. Dumb One Waifu, last one left. Hits the Insane onto Hersher, but I believe that Insane... Oh! Actually, the Insane turns Hersher Rising around, and now Dumb One Waifu is going to be able to get out here.
A little bit unfortunate there. Insane going a little bit crazy, one could say. As we see Crossrun kind of poking onto Raigoto over here, I do want to bring up Ryzen's guide here is so healing procs on auto, which then gives elf dress and healing factor to the auto attack lovers, which is kind of smart, actually. Kind of sick. As we Hersher Raisin getting an insane White Lily into the backline. Now Raigoto stuck in the middle. We do see the full Charlotte ulti drop down as Crossman's trying to pump here, but isn't able to as they're fully immune. But now the immunity is over, and we're seeing this damage come back out. Jinx trying to do as much as they can. Raigoto about to go down. The blind coming in big. and keep them alive. We'll see if they actually commit to this fight here. It is still a 2v3, but both of these teams have a lot of sustain. As Casper once again frontlining on this mage, not helping out his team all too much, as now it is a raw 2v2 here. Hersher, Raisin looking to see what they can do. Estelle does have pretty solid skill amp, so we'll see if this Enchanter build is able to convert into that, as Jinx keeping themselves alive. Hersher, Raisin doing a lot here, and Hersher, Raisin turning it around back into a 2v1 into a 3v1, as Crotchman was able to pick himself back up during that. And now Kavigo is the last character here, and also just needs one auto attack for the root, and does get it, as Hersher, Raisin, and Crotchman are just going to be able to auto attack Kavigo down to death. Very beautiful movement and gameplay coming in by Hersher, Raisin here, showing us just that they can have a lot of impact with this Elf Tress Enchanter build, but also still have a lot of combat impact and still deal a lot of damage and a lot of CC, as we usually see from that Estelle.
Yeah, maybe a slightly less damage, but Estelle, as a frontliner, known for dealing a lot to backliners if she's able to get onto them. We see Team 6 and Team 3 fighting on the other side of the map right now. Aya going down. Aztec's not moving the camera.
Sorry, I got a little dizzy.
A little distracted.
They're fine. Loki Noblesse trying to run away, though.
Trying to run away, yeah.
Sirewan trying to chase, doesn't want to take this red. Everybody in this lobby a little bit scared of taking red, as Lucky Noblesse going for the break the ankle strat and see if he can get back in here. Kind of works, except unfortunately Baybat Dark has been a little bit desync this entire time and is able to catch him, and he goes down very unfortunately. Does still have 2 teammates left, so he's gonna have to worry too much about going down here. Can get revived, but another minus 200 really sucks.
And we see another build update, the lamp getting brought in for the Estelle for a little bit more cooldown reduction, so they can mark people more often with the commander headsets, and get more elf dress procs with the commander headset procs, so it all kind of just backs together in healing factor, also giving them a little bit more of a buff as well. And you're super tanky, so your backline doesn't really need to worry about you dying.
Getting to see our first Wick line take of the day, actually. A little surprised we haven't gotten to see it before now, but Team 2 here, our Heroes team, getting this Wick line buff. You were saying earlier that you did say that this Estelle was a little bit lower on damage than you would normally say, but now with the Wick line buff, it's definitely getting supplemented.
Absolutely, especially for how long that fight's gonna last with how tanky you are. Wick line damage just stacks up so much and will bring down teams by itself. We see Team 6 actually escaped, which is a little silly. So now we're down to our final 3 teams now. Made Fan, Lucky Noblesse, getting out of here.
I do hope that they are able to get into a fight soon. I do want to see just how much damage over time Jinx is able to do here with the double buffs. Unfortunately, the double buffs running out right as they get into the fight makes me a little bit sad. So we're already down to the last character here. Dumb One Waifu trying to get away from Hersher Raisin, but we know just how sticky that Estelle can be. Dumb One Waifu going really deep into red here. Doesn't have to worry too much because the timer is about to tick over. But Day's also about to tick over. We'll see if they're able to get this res here. It'll be very close. About 5 seconds, I believe. If you do this perfectly, you're able to get both reses. We'll see if it happens. I'm Alter not reacting fast enough. Does actually get it. Very fortunate for them, but mere seconds away from being basically game ending. Hersher Raisin, Jinx, and Crotchman over here. Looks like they're going to be aggroing onto Team 3. 3 teams left in this lobby. Jinx a little bit off to the side, and now definitely caught in the middle here. That unfortunate white lily, but it looks like they're stuck in there with Jinx, as this Shoichi just kind of gets full CC'd and knocked down, and now Bay Bart Dark got it that time. He's just going to try and walk away. The CC doing so much from this team here, as Sniper Skill hits twice and does 75% of Bay Bart Dark's health, and that's a terminate.
Yeah. And now we see the full build coming in for Hersher Raisin, the final one being a little bit of a slow for their weapon. I believe that's the scythe that slows. Oh no, it's not. It's Paradise Lust. I'm sorry.
Gotta get the cooldown.
More attack range for more
auto attacks. Oh, you're right.
Well, more range for the Q, so you can stun from a little bit longer away.
Yeah. It's like Twisted Fate.
We got our final 2 teams. Team 4 with the questionable decision from the Kenneth earlier. They only have 2 team kills, so I believe this is kind of just going to be lambs to the slaughter, as we see Team 2 coming up here to finish them off. They know
Sniper
exactly
skill.
Where they are. Sniper skill missing.
A Sniper skill getting nerfed next patch is so interesting.
Oh,
As we see them going in over here as, oh, a big buff onto the dumb one waifu, the DPS of this team. Goes really, really low, but also Crotchman, who's been doing so much, is unfortunately caught out right now. I am also going down to low HP, but we've seen these 2v3s happen before, as Jinx and Hersher Raisin are just so bulky and healing so much, and still have this Wickeline buff, actually, as we see I am Alter isn't able to clutch. That's GG's.
Not able to clutch. Yeah, I mean, with the elf dress buff going on to Sua, that Sua eats that elf dress up, that buff up so well, especially being able to proc the commander heads at every CC opportunity they get. With the auto attacks from Sua, it's just, you know, very nice. They built their team comp around that weird Estelle build, but it works out for them as they get 27 team kills, pretty much cleaning up the entire lobby solo, which would be 35 points for this tournament or scrim, which brings you like halfway to checkpoint just in one game.
Definitely a very, very strong showing, and definitely an interesting build, and that honestly looked like it had fairly high impact in all of these fights. Definitely able to like sustain his team while also making sure that all of his teammates are getting that bonus damage that Estelle is trading off her own damage for. Very, very clean.
Yeah, very clean indeed. Oh man, we've seen some funny pop-off games today. We've seen chaotic third parties. We've seen it all.
Definitely a wide spectrum of games that we've
Yes,
received today.
for sure.
And yeah, well, anything you'd like to say before we sign off for the day?
Yeah, buff Kenneth.
Anyways, yeah, make sure to buff Kenneth. Shout out to Nimble Neuron for nerfing sniper skill next patch. And see you on the next season or next week. Probably next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.